Hi, Anthony. YouTube should be up. YouTube should have audio. Yes, awesome. I know exactly. It's only 70. Hi, Winner. Welcome in. Thank you for the heart me and the popular. Rachel, thank you for the heart me and the popular. All right. We have been gone for a longer than a week. Last Tuesday was my last stream, so I am a little lost on what we were working on last, but I'm here now. Kayla, thank you for the heart me. Sammy, thank you for the heart me. Brett, thank you for the awesomes. Hi, Doubloon. Gage, thank you for the follow. Hi, Caroline. Welcome in. Hi, Rachel. All right. I should be good on fireworks. This is a towel box. I know why that box is out. We have a quick mission before we start stream today for mullet, and then we will get working on what we're working on today. Kayla, thank you for the popular. Caesar, thank you for the heart me. Just running around? Well, don't we always start every stream just running around? Gotta greet the pets? I'll do that too. Hi, Wolfie. We'll leave this here for now, because I'll catch you guys up. All right. We'll say hi to the pets, and then we have to run to get some stuff for mullet, and then we'll start working on the base. I do have a plan for today, but I gotta kind of recap where we were at. Brett, thank you for the awesomes. Ness, thank you for the awesome. Caesar, thank you for the heart me. Blake, thank you for the heart me. Hi, Jays. Welcome in. Hello, Blue. Hello, Paco. Gotta get this out of the way. Evan, thank you for the heart me. Welcome in. Hello to our Pupperooskies. Hello to the King or Horse. Hello to Sunday and our other Pupperooskies. Hello to Ghost. Hello to Danny, Paige, Yodi, and Stormy. And then our last little couple Pupperooskies over here. Thank you, Joseph. Alright, now that that is out of the way, we have a mission for mullet that I need to finish, and then we'll get to work on the base. It's the game plan for today. Evan, thank you for the heart me and the popular. Alright. How's it going? It's going good, Colford. Welcome in. Insane build. Thank you, Caesar. It is coming together. It's almost done. We are so very close to be finished on the base. How long have I been working on the base? I started this at the end of July last year. So I've been working on it quite a while now. So I gotta do this real quick, and then 64 of these, and we gotta take a little trip to mullet space. The colors look crispy. That's Live Studio fighting with my resource packs that I use. It kind of really boosts it. Base work today. Yes. Hi, Malika. Welcome in. Thank you, Joseph. All right, but I owe mullet. Well, I owe him more, or I owed him 2 stacks of shulker boxes. So we're taking a quick trip to mullet space to drop off a second stack. I've already dropped one off. I gotta go run more over. Sky, been on the world since April of last year. I play maybe once or twice a week around my work and life schedule. I actually haven't even been on the world since Tuesday of last week. So on average, about 10 to 11 hours a week, maybe. Maybe. Hi, Pixel. Welcome in. Malika, thank you for the heart me. Keeping up with the base and it's crazy. Thank you, Diz. Hi, Kinger. I'm doing well, Jackie. Had a good day at work. Came home. It was a little hot, so I pushed stream back until the AC could cool the room off. But now that my room is nice and crispy cold, I'm able to stream because PC always cooks this room. Jackie, thank you for the heart me. Heaven, thank you for the heart me. Is this a realm? It is, Landon. Weber, thank you for the game controller. Hi, Draba. Welcome in. Where have I been? I have been... So, was with friends all weekend for the 4th. And then work got real crazy when I got back. So I have not, between work and life stuff, I have not had a chance to stream since Tuesday of last week. Drop, thank you for the follow. Blake, thank you for the level up sparks. It has been, I can't remember the last time I took over a week off streaming. So I apologize for not being here. I'm back tonight, tomorrow night, possibly Saturday night, and then Sunday. So I should be making up for missing a bunch of scheduled streams. Hi, Doom. It's going good, but we dropped off Mullet's order. It's good to see you again. I get it. Real life take. Yeah. Just, I spent Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday with friends. And then work just was crazy when I got back, so I didn't have a chance to stream after work. This is the first free night I have had since Tuesday of last week. I'm doing good, Jays. I'm doing good. Blake, thank you for the level up sparks. I want to catch that and make sure I did. I know. Heaven forbid I miss a scheduled stream. I know. the worst. Alex, I'm a work systems lead for a pharmaceutical and nutritional manufacturing company. I do like corporate project management, operational excellence type stuff for manufacturing plants all around the US. Hi, Jess. Welcome in. Doom, thank you for the popular. Blake, thank you for the sparks. Look at the pretty PC. Blake, have you never seen the over-the-shoulder cam with the PC on? Did I miss? Random, we got most of the biomes done, but I just burned out doing the biomes, so I needed a little bit of a break. I've got a couple left to do, but we started working up on the city, which is what we're going to work on today. I want to start putting the interiors on some of the buildings. I think that'll go pretty quick. Is there a bedrock farm on bedrock that you can just drink the potions? Everyone's... Levi, I don't know. Sky, thank you for the follow. I do have a tutorial for a raid farm that you can copy, Levi. You're going to have to scroll back on my page a little ways for it. It's not fully automatic. You have to drink the potions, but it's pretty... Ooh, we might need to heal our elections today. It's pretty easy to just run the farm. Where is my house on the mega base? I currently sleep in the wall. I kind of sleep in the storage part. One of the skyscrapers will have a full furnished interior, and I'll go from there. King, remember how I was going to nationals? Welp, I didn't place, but you got a new dress. Well, again, congratulations on going to nationals, and congrats on your new dress. Hi, Wyatt. Welcome in. City in the Sky. Yes. All right. Plan for today. I want to start filling in the interiors. Where did we start? I think we started right here. I'm going to start making a medieval town. Got any tips? You should check out the Silver Mullet here on TikTok. He's doing an incredible like castle medieval build. I have no talent for medieval builds, so I will say check out the Silver Mullet here on TikTok. Hi, Soccer. Welcome in. But the plan for today is I want to get all the doors in with the wool. That should take no time. And then I want to start putting in the moss walls. I'm thinking I'm not going to put carpet on top of the, like, areas. I know it's going to make it where mobs can spawn up here. I'm not too worried about it. I think it'll look better having the contrast of the white against the green windows. He goes live very, very early in the morning or late at night, depending on your definition. I'm thinking of leaving the white... What about white carpet? I could do white carpet, but I don't have a lot of white carpet right now. Hi, Sarah. Welcome in. I could do white carpet, but I don't have a lot of white carpet currently. How about let's do this? Let's get an entire build done, and then we'll style it, see what we like, and if whatever we decide on a finished build is what we'll do on the rest of them. Does that make sense? We'll get one fully done, just like we always do. Do I have a moss farm? Yes. Moss Farm was one of the first farms I prioritized in the world. Carpet goes in there. Alright, but I think, don't I already have a box of black concrete out? I do, alright. Let's take all of this, and we're going to take our super scissors, and then we're just going to go put the fake doorways in. Shulker Farm? I do have a Shulker Farm, Doom. I AFK'd it the other day for Mullet. It's still a pain, but it works. I haven't tuned in a while. The base looks sick. Thank you. Dupe the carpet. MC, I do not dupe if I can avoid it. I would rather build a farm than dupe materials. If you're going to dupe, you might as well play in creative mode. You know, that's my one takeaway. Like, if you're going to dupe materials, you should just play in creative mode. Yes, he is, Spam. Could you dye wool? I could, Abby. I could dye all the black wool I have white. But again, we'll cross that when we get there. The background screen looks sick. Thank you, Kai. Hi, Rampant. Gravity blocks. I think gravity blocks are okay, Doom. Like, if you're duping, like, sand or concrete, I got nothing against that, but I'll see people, like, duping, like, the dragon egg or duping carpets. Like, I don't know. Also, if you're gonna, like, dupe stuff like that, you're talking, like, TNT duping for, like, mining, okay. It's kind of like a mechanic. My thing is, at a certain point, if you're, like, doing, like, little dupes, boss, thank you for the follow. It's alright, like, gravity blocks or, like, TNT duping, that's okay. But when you're, like, duping tens of thousands of hundreds of thousands of blocks, you might as well just play creative at that point. Does that make sense? Is that clicking? PC specs. Savannah, I have a 4700, a Samsung 990, 2 sticks of DDR5 RAM, 64 total, as well as wow, I can't remember my own goddamn piece. I have a 7900X, a 4700, Samsung 990, and 2 sticks of DDR5 RAM, 64 total. Ralu, thank you for the follow. I do not know why my brain was just not doing that. Your Firefly bush farm working. It has bone meal in it. I don't have it. Wolfie, are you using the tutorial I put out for that farm? Yes, you can dupe the gravity block using gravity... Or you can dupe the dragon egg using gravity block duping. Ralu, thank you for the follow. Savannah, thank you for the heart me in the popular. Did I go... I think I went from the backside on this. Yeah, I did. Reset your clock, Wolfie. If, like, try to reset your redstone clock. It may have, like, unloaded or lagged for a second. And see if that fixes it. Like, if you built the one I built, it should have a clock on the back. Just kind of mess with that for a second. This is Miracle by Kavan. Caroline. Shea Bear, thank you for the heartbeat and the popular. Welcome in. Wait, what RTX do you have on your PC? I run vanilla RTX. I have a video on it. If you go back on my page, a few videos, Aaron, like where to get it, how to set it up, all that stuff. Thank you, Mariano. Happy early birthday, Freddie. No problem. Kayla, thank you for the heart me. Call me crazy. Your name was like... You had a different username, Kayla. Pixel, thank you for the game controller. You'll try that? Yeah. If you just reset the clock, it should start working. I'm really struggling to get the Vault Armor trim of open 10 ominous vaults and 27 normal ones. You can still... Marcelo and Ashley, thank you for the follow. I'm pretty sure you can still do the time it from the side trick. Got it, Cozy. Ashley and Marcelo, thank you for the follow. I'm pretty sure you can still do the key from the side trick, which is what we did to get the heavy cores we have. I don't know. I would... That's a Google question if the put it in by the side still works. You can still do it? Okay. What are going to be in those buildings? So, Mariano, all but... as I fall, hold on. All but one of them is going to be empty. But I'm going to take one of these and do a full interior on it for, like, my base, like, my building in the mega base. The rest of these are just going to make it look like they have a fake interior. How do you get totems? I have a raid farm. Are you on Bedrock or Java? This is Bedrock. Wormy, thank you for the heart me. Welcome in. That one's done, that one's done. This one over here. Yeah, you can still do the look-in from the side trick. We were able to get a bunch of heavy or what? I've gotten like 3 or 4 heavy cores. Like, we did the first one to get the mace when it first came out, and then we just kind of goofed off and did the rest. Hi, Wormy. Oh, I'm glad you understand, Kai. How do you get the mace? You have to raid a trial chamber, get an ominous key, and get the heavy core from an ominous vault. Sethi, it's a resource pack from bedrocktweaks.net. New to your streams, love the vibes. Thank you, Marcelo. Welcome in. Happy to have you here. You don't know how to do that? So, you gotta find a trial chamber. And then you need to defeat the trial chamber with a ominous potion active. Hi, Veritas. And once you do that, you have a chance to get an ominous key, which is like the bluish key you get from like completing the trial. You then find a bluish vault and get the heavy core out of the vault. A5, thank you for the follow. Hyena, thank you for the follow. You're a W streamer, you respond to... I do my best, BK. You guys definitely bury me sometimes, but I do my best to read as many chats as I can. So, Soph, I'm blocking them off because they're going to not have interiors. They're just going to look like there's a void, right? So, imagine this one's going to have all its walls up, but from a distance, it just looks like it's dark inside the building. BK, thank you for the follow. So, none of these buildings are going to have interiors except for one. The rest are just going to be kind of voided to make it look like they have an interior. Is that clicking? Hopefully I'm not explaining that poorly. Noah, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Aaron, I am so close. I can taste it. I have to finish this city and finish 5 biomes, and the base is done. So this city will get done in the next couple weeks because I don't imagine it's going to take me too long. The biomes, maybe 2 weeks after that. By early August, the base will be done. Base gets crazier every time you join. Thank you, Goated. Bit by bit, block by block. It's clicking, it's clicking. This is just the starter base. Yeah, Dot, thank you for the follow. Marcelo, what will I do when the base is done? So one thing I'm definitely going to do is I want to add Easter eggs in. You're new around here, Marcelo, but in December of this year, we're going to release a world download. I'm not the only one who plays on this world. There's a bunch of other Minecraft TikTok content creators. We all play on one world together. And we're going to release a world download, meaning you guys will get your own private copy of the world to play on. So I want to add in a bunch of like Easter eggs to find at my base. Stuff I didn't build on stream for like my viewers to kind of, you know, discover. Some detail work here and there, but really it'll be just kind of hanging out until the server ends. Hi, Troppy. I know it's been over a week since I streamed last. Life just got crazy busy there for a second. I had no time to sit in front of a camera. Sparta, thank you for the hanging lights. Daisy, thank you for the heart me. Wormy, thank you for the heart me and the popular. Hi, Sparta. Welcome in. Noah and Dot, thank you for the follow. Do I have any other projects in mind? For this world, probably not. For this world, probably not. Next season of ClockCraft, I'm planning to live in the end dimension. So do all my entire base, my farms, anything and everything I can do in the end, I'm going to attempt to do in the end. Thank you, Daisy. That is the goal for next season. Like a space, yeah, so it'll be like an entire space station, Kai. That is my next big project. We'll obviously finish this mega base and finish out this season of ClockCraft. Next season, I'm doing a full, like, space station. My entire, like, survival series will be in the end dimension. Marcelo, this is our inaugural season. So this is season 1 or season 0. We've been in this world for almost a year and a half now, and we've decided that in December of this year, we're going to retire this world. So that myself and the other members who play will start a brand new world together in January. Ryan, I'm going to try to do pretty much everything in the end. I'm very self-sufficient when it comes to farms. There's obviously going to be some things I'm going to have to do in the overworld, like, obviously, I'm going to do a guardian farm, because I love sea lanterns. You know, witch farm, mob farms, stuff like that will have to be done in the overworld, but anything and everything else, my villagers, my storage, my base, all of that I'm going to do in the end so that it's almost entirely self-sufficient. Is that new? Hi, Beansies. Welcome in. Beans, thank you for the heart me. Goated, thank you for the heart me. Sparta, thank you for the hanging lights. Is what new, Elena? Will y'all have a funeral for the realm? I don't think funeral's the right word, Elena. Who asked that? Alea. I think we'll do a vault. Like, we'll make, like, a vault at spawn, take off all of our armor, tools, do, like, a ceremony thing. I wouldn't call it a funeral. It's passing the torch. Oh, I didn't need to do that. We'll be passing the torch for you guys to play in this world. How do you chunk reset? So you can use an app that can actually trim your Minecraft worlds without voiding the survival aspect. It's great when you have long-running worlds. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. But before we release the world download for this world, we will trim it to reduce its size. And remove other things. Is the base new? Been working on it for about a year now, Elena. A little under a year. What's today's date? Today is the 10th. I started this base, it's like the 22nd or something of last year, so I don't think that's new anymore. Not yet, Kai. We won't be, I won't do it until the end of the season because erasing chunks can, like, really wreak havoc on a save, and I don't want to risk the current save of ClockCraft. But before we release a world download, the chunks will be reset. Will there be a new world? Yes, in January of next year, we'll be starting a new Minecraft world. Yes, Ryan. Hi, Ashley. I'm sorry I missed you joining. DJ, thank you for the heart me. I saw you in an Apex comment earlier today, so I came to check if you're live. Apex comment. Did I comment on something on Apex today? You're probably right. I mean, my two favorite games are Minecraft and Apex, so there's a pretty good chance. Oh, I know exactly what video you're talking about, TikTok. It's about leaving the game as soon as you win in ranked. Was that the video you're referring to? It was somebody, I forget what her name was, but she was asking why people instantly leave the game. Yes. So the reason I do that is I played Apex forever now. I remember when if you won a ranked match and you defeated a cheater, they would crash the lobby instantly so that everybody would lose RP. So now it's like muscle memory to instant leave the game as soon as the match ends, regardless of winning or not. Is everyone's base that's no longer in ClockCraft going to be gone? Nope, only one member's base is being removed. The other two members, their bases will stay because they left on their own accord. Regardless of what happened after, they left on their own accord. Crafty's base is going to be wiped because, for obvious reasons, we don't want him having any marks on this world. So, you'll still be able to do Tan's base and Nate's base, but Crafty's base will be chunk reset. Oh, BK, he just, he said some unfortunate things on a live stream about the other members of ClockCraft. It wasn't the first time he'd done it, so, you know, on a few other occasions, we've talked to him like, hey, man, you got to be careful on stream, saying the things you're saying. You know, just please be respectful, all that stuff. If you have anything, you know, with us, just tell us, and we'll work through it. He went live, said a bunch of shit he shouldn't have said. So we had a meeting on should we, you know, continue to let him be in the world. And during that meeting, we've discovered that he had been, you know, inappropriately messaging some members of our community. So it was a unanimous decision that he was getting dropped right there. That's really all it was. So, no use beating around a bit. Was it more derogatory towards... Yeah. But it's unfortunate. It's, you know, not a situation any of us wanted to go through, but at the end of the day, can't be doing that stuff. Oh, Caleb, watch Viking Pilot's video. He's got everything with the receipts, all of that. Crafty was banned, Nansky. Hi, Kelsey. Diesel, thank you for the popular and the heart me. But yeah, if you guys want to see the full video with all the receipts and stuff, watch Viking's video. Nate left on his own accord. He said he wanted to focus on his passion for creating music. He, you know, wrote a whole statement that he, you know, didn't have a passion for gaming content anymore, and he wanted to go focus on his true passion for music, and he left the server and kind of just started doing his own thing. How do you know he did it? Because we saw the messages, Jerry. I make it clear. There was no question or doubt or anything in our mind when it came through. Very happy to that. Glad. Yep. Is there PvP in the world? Yes and no, Arid. Yes and no. We definitely smack each other around from time to time. We're not supposed to openly PvP, but it's aggressive. Declan, it is what it is. I mean, he had us all fooled, right? Like, he's somebody I considered a friend. He's somebody, you know, we helped build this community with, and then he was taking advantage of it. And as soon as we found out, we dropped him on an instant. Dropped him that second. So it was, you know, it is what it is. I wish I had a better answer for you guys. I wish I could say this X, Y, and Z, but if you're going to use your platform to, you know, do the things he did, we don't want you to be a part of our world. Big Cheesy, thank you for the follow. He is not married. Pretty... Will the buildings be filled in? They're going to be just dealt with. And we're better now. Exactly. Thank you, Silver. Caleb, I own and pay for everything on ClockCraft. Crafty was a co-founder. The difference is I don't see myself as above the other members of the server. I see us all as a team. Groot, thank you for the follow. King, shush. I know. I really want to run my mouth a lot. Ashley, thank you for the follow. Hyena, thank you for the follow. A5, thank you for the follow. BK, thank you for the follow. Noah with the follow. Dot with the follow. Cheesy with the follow. And Groot with the follow. Welcome in, everybody. Diesel, thank you for the popular and the heart me. And the tiny... And Jazzy, thank you for the heart me and the tiny Dunnies. Ashley, thank you for the heart me. Jesse, thank you for the follow. Is this Bedrock? Yes, it is. All right. Brain, I need to calm my thoughts for a second. Okay. We're going to need moss. And I'm just going to put the moss for right here. Just grab all this, and we're going to go do one building and see what we think of it. Breathe. I'm good. Hi, EXO. What? Yes, Silver, we were originally. And unfortunately, he felt like he was owed to be the leader of it because he helped found it. So, when you... fucking... I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Watch Vikings video. Watch it. That's all I'm gonna say. Beth, thank you for the galaxy and the heart me. Can we get some W's in chat for Beth? Thank you, Beth. What are you gonna put in the buildings? All but one of them's gonna be empty, EXO. All but one of the buildings will be empty. I'm gonna do a full interior on one of them. I just don't have the interest in doing an interior in one. Hydrate, mister. I'm good, Wolfie. I'm good. I'm good. Did it break your heart? I was very unfortunate, some of the things he said about me and about the other members. It definitely was like, hey, this is somebody I considered a friend. Then he went live and said a bunch of really mean things. And it was like, okay, if that's how you feel, then maybe you know, we don't want you on the world anymore. And then when the other stuff came out, it was like, oh yeah, we really don't want you on the world anymore. And goodbye. Hi, Veritas. I know, I'm going to burn my mouth. There's a typo in your YouTube description of this. Probably, Veritas. Probably. EXO, I have a full villager trading hall. And if I move those villagers, I know for a fact they're going to unlink and be a pain. It's almost done. It's almost done. The build is almost done. We are getting closer and closer. You fully expected me to run? Doing really good. Yes, you should 100% unfollow him, Kai. 1000%. How long have you been building this? Ace, I've been working on this build since the end of July last year. You're doing very good? Thank you. Doing my best to not run my mouth. Ace, thank you for the follow. How much do you think? EXO, I'll have this done end of August. Jams, go watch Viking Pilot's recent video. Or second to last video. You'll know the video I'm talking about. Bentley, thank you for the follow. This is Bedrock Edition. Chef, thank you for the follow. You're doing great. Thank you, Jazzy. I'm doing so good. Chef and Bentley, thank y'all for the follow. How do you guys always have so many blocks for your farms, big builds, prep for stream? Emma, I build very, very fast, high output farms so that I can just run them while I'm at work or at the gym or, you know, out and about doing other things. And by the time I come back, I have all my resources just ready to go. Where's your keyboard? I have a little... Hold on. Wormy, thank you for the hearts. Lonnie, thank you for the heart me and the popular. Kale, thank you for the heart me. Wormy with the hat and mustache and the hand hearts. Thank you, Wormy. It is what it is, Caleb. None of us are, you know, unprepared for the hundreds of questions we're getting. That's why we put a post out about it. What do those light beams do? They're giving me status effects currently. Do the rower at the gym. I'm not a big rower. I really like, if I'm going to do cardio at the gym, which is rare, I'm probably going to do the Stairmaster. It sucks. I won't lie. It sucks. I haven't done a rower since, like, college. Beth with another galaxy. Can we get more W's in the chat for Beth? You don't need to be doing all that. Is this Bedrock? Yes, it is. Does building ever get boring? Dot, I am sitting here playing my all-time favorite game, sipping my water, listening to some good music, and hanging out with my chat. I'm not really bored of it. Doo-doo-doo. There we go. Goodbye. Are you Eastern? Like Eastern time zone? Wormy. You guys don't need to be doing this. Raya, thank you for the Harmy. Wormy, thank you for the Corgi. We can get some W's in chat for Wormy with the Corgi. Are you excited for the Copper Golems? Yes and no. Yes and no. I'll be real honest. The Copper Golems aren't for players like me. They really aren't. However, I think they're really cool, and I'll definitely use them for, like, environmental storytelling and stuff. But as far as, like, utilizing them, I probably won't. You know, Copper Armor, same thing. Are you in time zone? What time is it? Aiden, it is 7 p.m. for me. What are you going to do about Crafty's base? Soundwave, before we release the world download of the world, that entire area will be chunk reset. It will be like the base never existed. Hi, Taylor. Welcome in. Are you playing with yourself or buddies? I am playing with 7 other Minecraft TikTok content creators. We all play and stream and upload content from this world. How long have you had the world? Happy Feet since April 7th of last year. Why are you resetting his chunks? Because we don't want him here anymore, Henry. What about his stuff at spawn? We removed his name from everything, but we kept the builds he worked on with other people because they're now their builds. You make a living out of this? Rufus, I work full-time. I stream right now, unfortunately, like once a week. I wish I could stream more, but right now, just with the way work has been lately, I have had like no time to stream. Henry, you should go watch Viking Pilot's recent second to last video. It'll go over everything. Or in my Discord, there's a statement put out. You just take his stuff. Faith, we're just wiping it out. No use messing with it. GF, thank you for the follow. Ambitions, thank you for the heart me. Welcome in. Beth, another galaxy. Beth, thank you. This is taking a lot more moss than I thought it was going to do. Tried joining the Discord through your bio, but it wouldn't work. Paige, Danny, or Stormy, can one of you guys send the link? We just doing our best, chicken. Just doing our best. Doing what we can do. Thank you, Paige. What did he do? Well, he, on several occasions, went live and acted out on live, said some things he shouldn't have said. We called him multiple times, been like, hey, dude, we're here for your mental health, trying to take care of you, we're your friend, you know, lean on us if you need support, talk to us if you need support, you know, we're here, we're in this together, all that stuff. He acknowledged it, continued to go live and say things live he shouldn't, was extremely rude to not only viewers, but other members of the server, so we called in to question his membership, if he was going to stay as part of the world, part of us, and then it came out that he'd been using his platform to, like, send inappropriate messages to members of our community, and we unanimously said right then and there, fuck him, get him out of here. You know, it was one thing to be, you know, rude and, you know, saying things on stream. It's a total other thing to be, you know, using your platform to, you know, as a dating app. We'll just describe it as trying to use his platform as a dating app. Which is not okay. So, he's gone. Fans, lol. He was reaching out to viewers. And just asking for inappropriate things. Making inappropriate comments. So, goodbye. Anime, thank you for the follow. If you want more details, you're going to have to watch Vikings video. I'm sure I'll rant about it a bunch more, but I really don't want to keep harping on it. It was... Jacob, thank you for the follow. Makes room for others? Yeah. We're not going to add anybody new for the rest of the Season 1, but we'll have a fresh spot for Season 2. Ambitions, thank you for the heart me. Matt, thank you for the heart me. You're good. Crafty got booted. X, thank you for the follow. Want to build stuff right now, but you're thinking to light your max tools and build? It is whatever your build style. Sweet, thank you for the follow. Hi, Austin. Jay, thank you for the follow. I'm demotivated to play Minecraft. What do you recommend you should do? If you're demotivated to play Minecraft, you can play another game. I will tell you from somebody who plays a lot, Carlos, don't do that. If, DC, thank you for the follow. If you are unmotivated to play, you should not force yourself to play. Because forcing yourself to play Minecraft is going to burn you out so quick. So quick. I am, G5. I am, unfortunately. Oh, that one's empty. David, I was pretty hurt. I won't lie. It sucked, man. It's somebody I considered a friend went live and said a bunch of just awful shit about me and other people I was friends with. And then we found out other stuff about him, and now he's gone. So, yeah, it sucked when we first found out, but now I'm just glad he's gone. You know, there's no sugarcoating it, you know? He said a bunch of shit on live that he couldn't take back. So we were like, all right, let's meet as a team and see what to do about it, and then other stuff came forward, and we're like, no, we're good. We're good. It's one... I'll tell you guys, it's one thing to insult me. I'm used to it. I get haters in here all the time. Is what it is. That's how I know I'm doing well, right? Get haters in here all the time. But if you're going to be rude to the other members of the server, and above all else, like, be preying on our viewers, yeah, get fucked. Get out of here. I can fucking put up with that ever. Oh, Gavin, thank you for the follow. Noah, thank you for the follow. I can never keep up with the speed of this chat. I do my best, Drafty, but you guys bury me from time to time. Hi, hope you're doing well. Been a minute, basic trade. Thank you, Sarah. What are some tips to make... That was a lot of swears. I'm not going to be able to hold my tongue today. I apologize. Jelly, thank you for the follow. Meg, thank you for the heart me. Samantha, thank you for the heart me. Ryan, thank you for the roses. Have you seen his response video? I did. If he had not made the video, we probably just would have let Sleeping Dogs lie, but he made a video, a poor me video. So like, all right, well, you couldn't let Sleeping Dogs lie, so here we are. And people got mad. Why'd you release it on Viking's page? Because Viking has 250,000 followers and the biggest reach out of any of us. We're going to post it where it's going to get the most reach. And we did. And now here we are. Sandy, thank you for the follow. You low-key want to try streaming. Do you have any tips? Go for it. Right now, I didn't mean to do that. Right now, streaming is like probably in the best state it's ever going to be because of TikTok. You can grow an audience really, really quick on TikTok and just get more exposure than you can just on like Twitch or YouTube. I will say this, it's fickle. So like right now, there's so many people streaming that it's very, very hard to like get into it. But if you go live, go consistent, you will find your people. Hello and goodbye, King. I'll probably stop back in. Hi, Towel. Welcome in. Hi and bye, Towel. For those of you who don't know, Towel is another member of this SMP, an incredible content creator, an incredible Minecraft player, and a pretty awesome person. So if you're looking for more Minecraft content, you want to see another player on this world, you should follow the pinned comment. Don't know, thank you for the follow. What's a good tips on making a server last longer? Play with people who want to play the game. Kenneth, thank you for the follow. Play the game with the people who want to play the game. I love my IRL friends. Best friends, been friends with them all the way through high school, college. They swear Minecraft's one of their favorite games. They will play the game 2-3 weeks a year and then not touch it for 6 months. You know what? If I was to do a server with them, I would go crazy. I would go absolutely crazy. Love those guys to death. They're super fun to play Minecraft with, but they'll play twice a year. You know? So if you're looking for a server to go a long time, you gotta find the people who aren't 2 weeks in. David, you no, you don't. You did not need to do that at all. At all. Can we get some... You did... Thank you. Very... That was extremely, extremely, extremely generous. You did not need to do that at all, David. Can we get some W's in chat for David coming in with the TikTok universe? Thank you. I don't think I've done anything to deserve that, but thank you. W's in chat for David. How does a server not lag? It does here and there. It really does. David, thank you. That was crazy, crazy, crazy generous. Don't. Appreciate you. Thank you to all you guys. You guys, I was worried to stream today. Not gonna lie. I was like, shit, I haven't been live in over a week. We got all this shit happening. Already less than an hour into stream. You guys have been incredible. Thank you guys. Alright, put all this away. Crazy Bass, thank you, Nick. Hi, Def, welcome in. Tim's, thank you for the follow. Kenneth, don't know, and Rollner, thank you for the follow. Sorry if I missed those guys. Alright, totally lost all train of thought. Okay, how do you think your builds and plan them? There's not a lot of planning that goes into these, I won't lie. Really what happens is I will pitch an idea to my chat, because every block you see in this build, I streamed it. DC, thank you for the follow. I streamed every single block in this build. So I'll build something and then look at my chat and go, do we like the way this looks? Yes? No? Alright, how about if we try this? Or how about if we try that? And then just have gone back and forth with that for, you know, months and months and months and months and months now. And it's just been, you know, stacking and stacking to this. That is an incredibly, incredibly, incredibly generous gift. That is, I've been streaming now for a year and a half, and that is my second one ever. I'm trying to, do I want to, Jazzy, thank you for the level up sparks. YC, thank you for the heart me. Strawberry, thank you for the heart me. I don't know how I want to do the roof on these. I might, what's up, Austin? I might, I don't know how to do these. Laura, thank you for the follow. I don't want to just put a straight roof on them, but also I don't know how to do the roof just right now. For some reason, I thought snow was gravity. That Discord is the ClockCraft Discord. Got it. I don't know what I'm going to do for the roof, Eric. I might put all of the walls in first and then figure out the roof. Felix, thank you for the heart me. I might put, because this is what it looks like from down here. We're going to put leaves and stuff. David, I'm going to do what I do to my other members. I'm going to put you on a 24-hour ban so you stop gifting. You, thank you. David, thank you for the fireworks. Thank you. We have more W's in chat. Actually, you know what? We're going to do something we haven't done in a while. I used to do this because I used to try to kill my old PC. If you guys were here like 6 months ago, I had my starter PC and we used to like actively try to kill it. So we used to do these W waves where I'm going to set a timer for 15 seconds and I want you guys to just spam the W comment as much as you can for the next 15 seconds. Because this PC can take it. My old PC used to crash. It was great. So I'm going to start a timer. Are you guys ready? I'm going to start a timer for 15 seconds. For the next 15 seconds, I want nothing but W's. Go. Spam. I want my frames to drop, which this PC shouldn't do that. But, Johnny, thank you for the heart me. And the popular. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. If you were here 6 months ago, that would have crashed my stream. You guys are the best. If you guys were here when I had my old PC, that would have crashed my old PC. Hi, Jordan. Welcome in. Jordan, thank you for the follow. I am Eddie. It's been over a week. Thank you, Fear. Exotics, thank you for the heart me. Maury, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Anthony, over on YouTube. YouTube, Streamlabs might hit you with the block on YouTube. What are you doing inside the buildings? Reverse. One of them's going to get a full interior. I don't remember which one, but one of the buildings is going to get a full interior. The rest are going to be kind of like these dummy buildings that are just here. And I'm just trying to figure out how to put the roof on them. I might do... Yes, Jordan, I might just do a straight white roof on them and then grass them and all that stuff. And Johnny, can I end stream so you guys stop? First off, Johnny with the meteor shower. And David comes over the top with a feature suit. Callum, thank you for the follow. Maury, thank you for the follow. You guys, stop. Save your money. That's the all-time goal, by the way. Henry, thank you for the follow. That is, I think you guys just beat the all-time gifts in a stream. I don't, hold on, I gotta check. No, I don't even know what I'm looking at. Is it here? Yeah, you guys just shattered the I'm fucking gift goals. I haven't been in the gaming ranks in a really long time. Hi Megan, I don't know how I'm doing. This is so generous. Jeez, I'm gonna Envy, Junior, Hugo, Thorn, thank y'all for the follow. Diesel, thank you for the gifted subs. If you just got gifted a sub, make sure you say thank you to Diesel for the gifted subs. Can we get some W's in chat for Johnny and 8? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do 30 seconds of W's because I don't know. You guys ready? We're gonna do another W wave. 30 seconds, nothing but W's. Spam the hell out of it. Is everybody ready? Go. 30 seconds, nothing but W's. Spam. I want to see you guys drop my frame rate. Can you get? Heart, thank you for the follow. Talon and ZL, thank you for the follow. Be done. No more gifting. The rest of the stream. I'm not. Good. I can keep it down. David, Johnny, Wormy, Diesel, Tay. Thank you guys. Thank you to everybody who's gifted. That's so, guys. That's way too much. That's Doom. Thank you for the rose, smart ass. We're 35. We're not 52. We're 35 in the weekly ranks. Not even daily fucking ranks. In the weekly ranks. Liberty. I swear. I'm gonna end stream. I love you guys more than you know, but I'm gonna fucking end stream. So you stop donating. TikTok can get mad at me. Tay, thank you for the heart me. Tay, you sent in stuff before you sent in your heart me so you don't get points for it. Liberty with the galaxy. The emotional support water bottle. Well, I can't open my mouth if I'm drinking. 5 for the daily. I can't even see. Hold on. I can see I'm 35 on the weekly. Where am I? I am currently... well, it updates in 4 hours, so I won't know for 4 hours. When you're in live studio ambitions, you'll see your weekly rank and then your daily rank right next to each other. It says 5th for the daily. I can't see my daily ranking because it's not refreshing for me. But I'm 35 on the week, which is the highest I've ever been. Which is crazy for a in Thursday. Thank you guys. That's so generous. Hi, Scrambled Megs. Hi. Hi, everybody. Welcome to my stream. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything today. Thorn Girl with more gifts. Sketch with a popular. Hi, Sketch. Welcome in. Matt with a popular. Podium, perchance? I don't know what podium means. Is that a towel thing? Eat? Okay. Hi, Houdini. Hi, Sketch. Hi, Houdini. Thank you, guys. Welcome in, everyone. Have you ever gotten a universe? Reptiles, I got one less than 10 minutes ago. It's... Podium is top 3. I don't... It's... You guys fucking rock. You guys rock. Hi, Brianna. I don't... I don't deserve it. You guys are just so fucking awesome. Alright, tell me the build, Troy. I got a little bit left to do, but I don't know how much I'm gonna actually get done today. Hi, Hannah. Brett, thank you for the tiny dinies. Maury, thank you for the power gym. Guys, and thank you for the heart me. Autographs are in order. I don't know how to sign. I was practicing this at work the other day, funny enough. I'm like, if I ever do, like, meet fans, I have no idea how to sign Kinger. I can do my regular signature like it's nothing. I don't know how to sign Kinger. PUBG, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. May I ask what you're doing? Infinity, I am attempting to work on my base, and my viewers are going and being incredibly generous with the gifts today, and I'm trying to build. One day, David, one day. It's definitely something we've considered at, like, maybe like doing like at some sort of like Minecraft event, telling you guys we'll be there and then doing like a meet and greet. It's definitely something we're thinking. No, Brianna, it's the same room. Sarah, thank you for the follow. Megs, thank you for the heart me. Just speed build. Jeremiah, I'm very distracted. Flock, thank you for the follow. Sarah with the follow. Liberty with tiny hot dog. Scrambled Megs with heart me. David with a chatting popcorn and a star goggles and a tiny float. And Houdini with a galaxy. That's crazy, guys. Hi, Robert. Welcome in. What's the fastest way to mend stuff? Fastest way is the mending enchant, and then like any sort of XP farm. If you're healing armor, XP bottles are very quick. Fourth in daily rankings. That's crazy, guys. I'm trying, Drafty. I'm trying. How do you get XP bottles? Max level villagers, cleric villagers will trade you XP bottles. It's what I use for my XP bottles when I need them. I'm trying to get progress done, Drafty. I'm trying. Liberty, game controllers, and the roses, guys. It's I don't. You guys have no idea how much you guys mean to me, and I just fucking. It's so generous. I don't. Mike, thank you for the heart me and the popular. I feel like I could do more, and I thank you guys. Hi, Megan. Are you playing a keyboard and mouse? I play keyboard and mouse. Megan, thank you for the heart me. Can you... Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Silent, this is Bedrock. Thank you, guys. I don't... You survived the fourth. Barely. What happened? It's just incredibly... I was very worried about today's stream with all the shit going on, and you guys just gifting aside, just been showing up and just being here means a lot. I was really worried when everything went down. Callum Steely, thank you for the follow. Hi, Tan, welcome in. Samantha, thank you for the tiny. Hi, Tan. For those of you who don't know, I haven't got to do this speech in a little while. Tan is a former member of ClockCraft, and she's kind of a special person because she is the... can't even talk. Tan has the longest running hardcore survival series as a female content creator. So if you want to see someone who is incredible at Minecraft and is actually like partnered with Minecraft, recognized by Minecraft for having one of the longest running hardcore worlds, you should definitely check out Tan. Hi, Tan. No, pause. He is not. Thank you, Honest. Are you nearly done? Rylan, we are so close to being done. I got a little bit of building left to do on the city. And then Strat, thank you for the follow. And then we're gonna finish up the biomes and we're done. Jeanette, thank you for the follow. Did you miss the Wither Skeleton farm? You did not. We actually bought a ton. Mr. Crafty did not make ClockCraft. Mr. Crafty used his platform to prey on our community members, so he's fucking gone. He didn't make shit. He was part of the people that made it, but the fact that he said he made it is wild. I used to enjoy his content until I saw how he'd make his viewers feel sorry for him for giving him money. Hi, Squanchy. Why former? Tan got an opportunity to join another SMP and an incredible, I don't know if you guys have heard of it, the Misadventures SMP. She got an incredible opportunity, invited to join that. So she, you know, wrapped up her tour on ClockCraft and went and pursued that. And it's nothing but support and love for her on that journey. She's an incredible content creator and an incredible person, and we're glad that, you know, she got to have that opportunity and that we get to be a part of it. Star, thank you for the follow. So she did step away from ClockCraft, but she did so in a professional manner, and we cannot wait to see what Tan continues to do. Honest, he on several occasions now has just been moody and said stuff on stream that, you know, we weren't comfortable with, and we had multiple sit downs and talks with him and tell him, like, hey man, we're here for you, you know, we're your support, please don't run your mouth on stream, you know, you're representing not just yourself but all of us, you know, we're here for you, talk to us if you need to talk to somebody. And then he blew up Thursday night, insulted a bunch of the members, yelled at his chat, just was drunk on stream, running his mouth. And so we were like, okay, well, let's pull a meeting together and be like, well, let's discuss if we want to keep playing with him. And then during that investigation, we found out that he'd been sending inappropriate messages to some of our viewers, and we're like, nope, fuck him, get him out of here. And that was it. There was no questions or concerns. It was, you know, we put a call together to discuss if we wanted to keep him around, and then when we discovered that other stuff, and it was instant. Yeah, it is unfortunate. Yes. Yep, it sucks. It really sucks when somebody you consider a friend, somebody you built something this incredible with, turns out to not have honest intentions with it. It wasn't just Dell, Faith. He was rude to Silver. He was rude to Dell. He was rude to me. Just that's what it is. It's what it is. Misfit or Wormy, I think that's your second gifted sub. Thank you for gifted subs, Wormy. Sunshine, Viking Pilot has a whole video on it if you guys want to see it all. We put out there's responses in our Discords, and we put out a whole video on it. Also, Star and Slurpee and Gene, thank you for the follow. Next subject, I know. I'm distracted. Got a minute to show your favorite builds to lighten the mood. I gotta say, this is probably my favorite build. He annoyed me every time I saw him on the FYP. You weren't alone, David. Papa Mullet, thank you for the heart me. Welcome in. Viking did, surprisingly enough, Viking held back a lot in his video, but we gotta be professional about this, right? Hi, Rivs. Kaden, thank you for the follow. I'm doing extremely well, Papa Mullet. I have been crazy busy with, like, work and life stuff, and I just haven't had any time to stream. It's actually my first stream since Tuesday last week, which I can't remember the last time I went more than a week without a stream, and just the community has been incredible today. I'm gaming ranked 33 on the week, and I think I'm at 4 right now, and it's just been incredibly supportive, and I'm really blessed or lucky, or just, I don't have the words for our community. Helix, thank you for the follow. Who did it? I'm gonna end stream. Megan, thank you for the giveaway subs. You guys being so generous. It's I love you guys. Thank you for letting me stream Minecraft with you guys. If you guys just got... David, thank you for the gifted subs. If you just got gifted a sub from Megan or David or Wormy or any of the other amazing people who have gifted subs in today, make sure you say thank you. Make sure you guys say thank you. Enjoy your custom emotes, all of that stuff, and then your name badge. Caffeine, yes. That is honestly one of my favorite emotes. Like, I love my caffeine emotes. I love the caffeine emotes. I don't know why, but it's a potion of swiftness, and it just fits so perfectly. It fits so perfectly. It's nighttime. Love me some Brooklyn Nine-Nine. We got the noise emote, too. You know if PA9 still streams on ClockCraft? Yes, he does. PA is a student. So PA is still in school, you know, getting his, you know, degree and stuff like that. So he has to, excuse me, obviously put that stuff first. So he only streams, like, when he's on break or when he has, like, vacations, stuff like that. Thank you, Gidget. So PA is still very much a member. He's still very active, just when he can be. You know? Eben, thank you for the heart, me. As I fall. You think everybody allowed to return? No. Fuck no. Yeah, it's unfortunate, Sunshine. It's really, really unfortunate. But we're better for it. We're better for it. Now we just have another opportunity to add in, you know, somebody who isn't going to do shit like that. Pain. Oh, is Paige, is... Who... Which of my mods' favorite emote is Pain? It's one of you guys. Viking Pilot has the video on it, Will. Paige, got it. Will you wait next season? Yes, Sunshine. So, next season, we're planning to add in a few new members. We're going to finish out Season 1 with the team we have now. And then Season 2, we'll start over with the same team, plus a few new faces. Cody, watch Vikings video from yesterday. If you want all the deets. Diesel, thank you for the popcorns. Papa Mullet, thank you for the awesomes. Dan, thank you for the roses. I'm sorry I missed those guys. The new members know yet? No, we have a long list of potential members. However, it'll probably be... We're going to start taking votes in September on the new members, and we'll probably tell them October, November time so that they're ready to go in January when we launch. I don't care. Thank you for the follow. Have you been scouting? Oh, yeah, Zach. We have a very, very long list of potential new members. When will you guys know? Probably when we launch the new season. So we'll probably hold off and kind of do like we did with every other member, like the day they joined, and go from there. King, I thought you were gonna recess the blocks. Diesel, we were gonna do that when we were gonna like hide lighting, but it looks better right up. What are the requirements to join? Faith, bare minimum. Is you need to have 5,000 followers on TikTok. You need to be a Minecraft account. You got to be 18 years old. You need to stream and upload Minecraft content weekly, and then you need to be unanimously invited in by all of our current members. So if that all gets through, then there's a long list of rules and stuff you have to agree to. And if they agree to that, then they get the invite, and they'll start over with us next season. Are you going to chunk reset his base? Yep. We're not going to do it right away. There's a lot of risk with cropping worlds. So we're going to wait for the world download. But before the world download comes out, it'll be chunk reset. Person, we are and we aren't. We're going to start over on a brand new world. However, we'll do a world download of this world for you guys to play I'll be honest, it's your first time being here. How long do you stream for? Usually, I stream for about 3 to 4 hours. Usually, I stream for about 3 to 4 hours. How close is it being done? I got a little bit left to do on the city, and then the couple biomes, and it's done. So, few weeks, if I get a little bit more time to work on it, should be done in a few weeks. Hunter, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Rivs, I had a good day at work. It's been a crazy, crazy busy week. I haven't been able to stream in almost a week and a half, but I had a pretty good day today, and then just stream today has just been incredibly, incredibly supportive. So it's doing pretty fucking awesome. Isn't this all built off of one scaffolding? Way, way back, I had a little 5x5 scaffolding platform when I started the whole thing, David. What are the new rules? It's just, there's like where you can build, you know, like streaming requirements, stuff like that, code of conduct, stuff like that. Ah, Cody's back. Hi, Cody. Welcome back. Who would you say is the most active? Either, I don't know, it's close. It's got to be between Towel, Silver, or Dell. I got to say it's one of the three of them who is the most active. Congratulations, Reptiles. If you get gifted a sub, we have to cancel it. No, Jonas, it'll run out on its own. It'll give you the option to renew it if you want to, but it'll run out on its own. You don't have to worry about paying for it. Car Lovers, thank you for the follow. Hunter and Kim, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry I missed those guys. Silver is a full-time content creator. He streams almost every night. He doesn't exclusively do ClockCraft streams, but a lot of them are. Kaizen, thank you for the follow. Hi, Steph. Does that bring down your motivation to build your mega base? What part of that? Riz, he, on several occasions now, had run his mouth on stream, just done some things that we didn't agree with. We confronted him on it. We said, hey, man, if you're having the mental health issues or you need support, please let us know. Don't go live and you know, just say stuff on stream you shouldn't say. A couple different times, we called him on it. We put him in the meetings. We said, hey, man, dude, we're here for you. We're your friend. We want to support you. We want to do what we can do for you. Okay, yep, I agree. Last Thursday, he goes live, says a bunch of awful shit. We call his membership into question. We get on a call. A little bit of investigating later, figured out that he'd been inappropriately messaging some of our members of the community. So we dropped him right then and there. He didn't get dropped solely because he was solely because he was, you know, mouthing off on stream. It was because he mouthed off on stream, we did some investigating, and that's when we found that he was, you know, doing shit off stream that he shouldn't have been doing, so we dropped him. It's really what it was. Everybody's like, oh, he said a bunch of stuff, that's why you got removed. No. We looked into it because he was saying stuff on stream. Somebody came forward, Zach, and then other people came forward, and we're not going to say who it was, but saw the receipts. So, it wasn't just like, yeah. Again, not going to say who it was, but it was several. The person came to us, David. The first person came to us, and then once one person came forward, other people came forward. It was like, okay, no, we're good. One was enough. If it was one person, still enough. We're done. You know, that's pretty much what it was. He just was saying shit you shouldn't say on a live stream. It was, I don't know, just, I don't want to repeat it. I don't, it bums me out. I don't want to think about it. He's gone. Thought he had a family? I'm pretty sure he's got a kid. Don't think he's single, though. Change the subject. Yes. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, folks, move on. Again, that's going to piss me off. I'm in a great mood. I told my mods that I was really going to run my mouth, but I think I'm doing a great job of not running my mouth. And yes, if you want all of the information, you should go watch Viking's video, because we as a team put out a video on Viking Pilot's page. What was for dinner tonight? I haven't had dinner yet. Diesel, I had a huge lunch. I had a huge, huge lunch. So I have not been hungry. You're good, we can tell. you guys do so much for me and so much for us that when somebody takes advantage of that, I'm gonna take it personal and I'm gonna get pissed off. But yeah, if you want to see the full video on everything, watch Vikings video. I don't know, thank you for the follow. Are you on the server with Silver Mullet? Yes, I am. If you had to pick one thing about this build that's the proudest of, what would it be? It's square, Sperta. This entire build is square, like to the dot. S-Dot, thank you for the follow. I don't know, thank you for the follow. The entire build is square to the block. That took so much math. I mean, if you guys... Show of hands, who was here? Who was here when we were doing, like, Pythagorean Theorem on stream, lining up triangles, counting off blocks? Who here was for those streams when we were lining the entire base up? That's what I'm most proud of, you know? It's square all the way across. Is it on Vikings TikTok? Yes. And we chose to put it on Vikings TikTok because Viking has 250,000 followers. It was going to get the biggest reach there, and we wanted it to get the biggest reach there. Might not be square. Hi, bro. Sorry. You're good, S-Dot. You're good. I don't take any offense to it, man. Why don't you post Vikings video on the ClockCraft kit? Zach, because we posted it once. We all reposted it. It's at like 200,000 views. Posting it on the ClockCraft page ain't gonna make any difference. We put it on Viking's page because Viking has 250,000 followers. He has the biggest reach out of all of us, and we wanted the video to get the biggest reach. Chris, he's been busy. Viking has been on other platforms because he was taking a little break from Tickety Talk, but now he is back on TikTok. He's been streaming in the mornings. Hi, Matthew. There's a ClockCraft TikTok. Yes, there is. Hold on. Let me text the Discord. Hold on. Give me 1 second here. I'll have somebody log in. There we go. I'll just log in. Follow this. Should be up. One of my mods want to pin it. But yeah, that is the ClockCraft page that we have. That we have access to. Borson, it's kind of a weird thing to explain, but I live for that. I love spending a lot of time on a project in Minecraft, finishing that project, be like, damn, I'm done, I'm good. Like, my last world was called Farmtopia, and I built a farm for almost every item in the game. Was in that world for over 2 years, doing nothing but farms and redstone, and when that was done, I'm like, sweet, I finished it. It's time to do ClockCraft. So my goal for this world was to build the biggest mega base I've ever built. And it's been a blast. I love building this. It's fun. It's a challenge. However, when I'm done with it, I'm done. Why ClockCraft? Because when we started this, and still now to this day, it's centered around Minecraft TikTok content creators. So ClockCraft, TikTok, Craft, Minecraft. That's where the name originally came from. The whole world is like, there's, you know, hundreds of Twitch and YouTube SMPs. We're like, let's do one on TikTok. So TikTok, ClockCraft, Minecraft. That's where the name comes from. Did you play with a big guy with a big beard and a castle in the mountain? Yes, I did. Yes, I do. That is the Silver Mullet. He is another member of our SMP. What is my favorite block? You might think it's snow or moss, but my favorite block is actually smooth stone. Everything but a music disc farm. Anthony, shut the fuck up. Who's on at the moment? Just me. Towel got off a little while ago, but it's almost 8 o'clock now. Without a doubt, I'm sure Dell will be on soon. Probably Mullet will be on soon. Towel will be on soon. Smooth stone, yes. Marcus, thank you for the follow. You know if Mullet is going live tonight? I do not know. You'll have to... Dell is on vacay. That's right. I forgot that. And Vikings on Skyblock Kingdoms. Yeah. Cade, thank you for the follow. I forgot Dell was on vacation. I forgot. What's the most amount of Olive Garden breadsticks you've eaten in one sitting? I don't think I've ever kept count, Desmond. Who has the most hours on ClockCraft? Counting AFK time or counting playtime? There's a difference. AFK time or playtime? Ghost, thank you for the follow. AFK time or just straight up playtime on the world? Playtime. Okay, playtime. Probably either towel or mullet. Like straight up playtime, it's either towel or mullet. However, if you're counting AFK time, I got everybody smoked because I AFK, especially at the start, I was AFKing every night for like 8 to 12 hours. CJ, thank you for the follow. Eden, thank you for the follow. Ghost, thank you for the follow. I am working on my mega base currently, Ghost. Part of building these little building outcrops. I'm just filling them in right now. Unknown, thank you for the follow. Well, Silver is a full-time creator. He plays about 8 to 10 hours every night live on stream since he joined the world. So, like I said, actual playtime, I think Silver's up there in playtime. But if you're counting AFK time, I think I've got it. Well, my first build on ClockCraft was a little fenced-in area so that I could get some starter farms up and running. How was my July 4th? It was a lot of fun. I got to see some friends I hadn't seen in a while. You know, spent it poolside, you know, on the wheelers, big fire, you know. It was good. I got to see some people I hadn't seen in a while. All in survival. Let's go. Are those big outcrops for decorations? There will be stuff on them eventually. You're talking like the outcrops that are out here. Starlink, thank you for the follow. Marco, I posted a video today on the build if you want to see a base tour pin video. Don't know what I'm doing with these yet, but they will be detailed at some point. King of Gondor, thank you for the follow. How's it going? It's going great. It is going great. Jenny, thank you for the... I missed some of these. Jenny, thank you... Oh, I missed a whole bunch. Steve, thank you for the heart me. Kayla, thank you for the heart me. Jenny with a heart me. Morgan with a heart me. Gios with a heart me. Kai with a TikTok. Jenny with some chili. Alan with a heart me. And Alan with some GGs. Thank you, guys. Mickey, thank you for the follow. Ever thought of a world download? In December of this year, we're releasing a world download. Morgs, I am sitting here, listening to my music, in comfy clothes, playing my all-time favorite game, and hanging out with my chat. I don't get bored of that. Holly, thank you for the follow. Well, make sure you get some sleep, DC. I appreciate you hanging out, but make sure you get some sleep. How many farms do I have in this base? In this base, only a few. I've got 2 Guardian farms and an Iron farm, and then an Emerald farm if you count villager trading. But I have a whole area of the world that's dedicated to my farms. Nolan, thank you for the follow. Stacking, I really do like vibrant visuals. However, I have noticed that when I use it, it struggles to do the lighting at my base. I think it's just too much. So I don't think it's optimized enough to use it on the scale I'm using it on. If you're like when I'm not at my base, it runs great and it looks fantastic. But when I'm at my base, I'm losing like 10 to 20 frames, which is crazy for my PC. Can I see the build? Morgs, I have a full base tour pinned to the top of my profile. You can check that out. I have multiple flyover videos recently posted. And then you're more than welcome to hang out while I pick away at the build. Who jokes around the most with the other members? Well, Towel and Viking have their little rivalry. Obviously, Silver's the Silver Menace, because he likes messing with everybody. I want to say... I think it's got to be Viking. Viking likes to mess with everybody. Even when he's not on the world, Viking's usually messing with us. Is it nearly done? It's so close. I gotta finish the city and a couple biomes and the entire base is done. How do you join the Discord? Can't get the link to work. Can one of my mods post the Discord link in the chat and pin it, please and thank you? It works for some people, doesn't work for others, Jordan, but one of my mods is usually right on getting it pinned. Waiting for it. Paige fall asleep on us. Uh-oh. There it is. Stormy's got it. Thank you, Stormy. Yeah, if you click on that link and follow it, you'll get added to my Discord. You can get stream updates, stream schedules, stuff like that. Janae, thank you for the heart me. Game version preference for next season. Bedrock. That's what I'm going to be pushing for. But we need to have that discussion. That's one of the things we'll have solved long before the new season starts. I have a question for Crafty. Oh, he's gone, so you can go ask him. I wonder who you got this moss from. Merv, I have my own moss farm. Have you guys ever thought about Java? We have discussed Java a lot. However, you guys know that I prefer Bedrock Edition. We have discussed Java a lot. I have nothing against Java. I just prefer Bedrock. But we need to have the conversation on if we want to switch to Java or not. You can ask, Dino, but might not answer it. How long do you think it's going to take you to finish? A couple weeks, Mason. Hopefully, I'm hopeful to have it done. I wanted to have it done in 1 year. That was the goal. Like, I wanted to do July to July to get the base done, but work has just been crazy, and I've only been able to like stream once a week lately. So I definitely don't think I'm going to get it done by the end of July, but I'm hoping to have it done end of August. Yes, he was, Dino. Yes, he was. What do you do for work? I am a work systems lead for a pharmaceutical and nutritional manufacturing company. I do like corporate project management, operational excellence type stuff for manufacturing plants all across the U.S. I saw it, probably bees. I'm going to get it at the end. Don't worry, it's driving me nuts too. That's awesome, Keegan. We have, there's a couple. We have the ClockCraft mods have a little survival world together. There's the sub-servers. Hi, Kevin. You ever going to do the interior? Seth, for these, probably not. I will do a full... Actually, I say will. The interior of the base is fully fleshed out and done. But the interior of these builds, probably not. Keeps me busy, Madison. Fulcrum, thank you for the follow. How much is your electricity bill? Enough. Gert, we're aiming for 12 to 15 next season. We feel like that's a good number. Do I have an XP farm? I have several, Rylan. You missed your big world. Kendra, ClockCraft is not my first big world, nor will it be my last. It's always a bittersweet feeling, but I really, really like the sense of progression you can feel in Minecraft. Like, from 0 to, this. It's super, super cool to feel that. So, starting a new world, it hurts at first. You're like, oh shit, now I gotta build this farm, or I gotta go collect these things. But it's fun to, rebuild and discover those things. No, Gert. It's like, yeah, it's sad leaving a world behind, but it's not like we're deleting it. We're still keeping the save file, we're just not playing on it anymore. May I ask what you're farming? Nothing right now, but I have farms for almost every item I use in this build. Can we see the shulker farm? Not currently, Merv. I don't want to go all the way out there. It's a trip. Usually if I'm going out to the shulker farm, I am, there to AFK it. It's not a fly out and fly back thing. You know what I mean? Looks incredible. All the builds made out of the same things. Yes. They're all patterned in square. I saw it. It's right there. There we go. We got it. I've been getting filtered this whole time. I'm sorry. Made a shulker farm this week. Shulker farm is a must-have farm. I don't know if I'll put it in top 5, but for my playstyle, definitely need a shulker farm. I cannot be in a world without a shulker farm. Becky, thank you for the follow. What are your top 5 farms? Number 1's iron. Iron farm is the most important farm of all Minecraft. Not even close. Number 2 is either a guardian farm or a gold farm. Whatever route you want to go for XP. Guardian farm or gold farm. Follow that up. You should probably go with a mob farm. You're going to need a bunch of gunpowder. You're going to need a bunch of bones. Number 3, mob farm. Number 4, anything to do with villagers. So if you're, like, getting, like, a bunch of cleric villagers, you can use the rotten flesh out of your mob farm. If you're doing, like, farmer villagers, you can do melon and pumpkin farms. Whatever you're doing. Villagers are so incredibly powerful. You need to do that. And then farm number 5... Farm number 5, probably gonna go witch farm, which is unique, but the amount of redstone I use, I'm gonna put witch farm at number 5. And then probably shulker's number 6. Probably shulker's number 6. I don't, Mace. I have a couple roommates. You ever played on Java? I used to play on a server, Thorm, with a bunch of my friends who only played Java. So I have, 700-800 hours-ish on Java Minecraft. I have nothing against it. Minecraft is Minecraft. Ansky, please don't spam. Minecraft is Minecraft. At the end of the day, I prefer Bedrock. Why isn't the raid farm in that list? I don't use the raid farm. The only thing I use it for is emeralds. Top 5 farms. A farm that's just getting you totems. Yeah, totems are important, but they're not as important as the other farms. Gert, thank you for the follow. Magic, thank you for the follow. Kathy, thank you for the follow. What does ClockCraft say? TikTok SMP. James, everybody who plays on this world is a Minecraft TikTok content creator. I'm trying to make your base 1-to-1 on your world. I wish you so much luck, Keegan. King, is it me or do you have more viewers? We're doing about average for what we usually do. Muzzy, thank you for the follow. Can I ask why you prefer Bedrock? It's what I grew up playing, Thom. So I've been playing Minecraft since it came out. Is Minecraft the only game you stream? 99% of my content is going to be Minecraft. However, every once in a while, I'll stream some Apex Legends. Because Apex is probably my second all-time favorite game, but I can only stand so much of Apex. Thom, thank you for the follow. Anyways, I prefer Bedrock because I played Minecraft since Alpha Edition. Back when it came out, back when Minecraft first came out, right? Used to play on this beat-up old laptop, looked like crap, ran like crap, loved the game. As soon as Minecraft dropped on the PS3, I bought Minecraft on the PS3, then played PS4, and then played PS5, and then during the life cycle of, PS4 Minecraft, it became Bedrock Minecraft, but I just kept playing on my PS4. Kept playing on my, it's pronounced Tom, I got it. Kept playing on my PS4, then played on my PS5, and when I started streaming, I was still on my PS5. So when streams started going a little bit better and I started getting a little bit bigger, I switched to PC, but I still played Bedrock because that's the version I grew up playing. What's my FOV? Chris, I play at 90 FOV. However, I have an ultra-wide monitor, which stretches my FOV a little bit, differently than, a regular monitor would. But I play at 90 FOV. Magic, if you get gifted a sub, it will not automatically recharge you. Do you know who Steve is? Are you asking, who adult Steve is? Does scaffolding minimize fall damage? Kevgo, I have no idea. People say it does, but I have popped so many totems flying into scaffolding. I have no idea. Yes, I know who that is. Honestly, scaffolding is, supposed to break fall damage, but I have, broken my legs on scaffolding so many times, I don't know. I don't know. It confuses me. You can Google it. It's going to tell you it doesn't. But it does. Are you him and Silver? I'm definitely friends with Mullet, if that's what you're asking. Basically, good. Thank you, Unknown. I love watching you because you're not begging it for gifts. I am incredibly, incredibly, incredibly blessed or lucky to have the viewers I do. You guys go above and beyond with the gifting sometimes, and I do love you guys so much for it. I wish you would save your monies, but I'm also not going to tell you what to do with your monies, right? But yeah, it's just, I take care of myself, I pay my bills, and then to just see the support you guys give is incredible. So it's never going to happen. You will, the day I feel like I need to go live and beg for gifts is the day I'm deleting my account and I'll go do something else, because that's not, it's something I'll never do. Hi, Games. Favorite show at the moment? Favorite show at the moment? Shit, what am I watching right now? What did I watch? What did I watch? I just started watching... the hell was it called? Sakamoto Days on Netflix. It's an anime. It's actually kind of funny. One of my buddies recommended it to me. Christine, thank you for the follow. Farty, thank you for the follow. I think I don't watch a lot of TV anymore because all my free time I'm either streaming or gymming or being outside because it's beautiful out right now. Oh, somebody got smoked. I didn't even see what they said. Goodbye. Hi, Games. Happy to have you here. I use keyboard and mouse and kissy face thingy? Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I don't watch much TV anymore simply because if I have free time, usually I'll stream instead. My time to watch TV and stuff used to be when I was playing games. Now it's oh, I got a free couple hours. I'm going to stream instead. It's going good. Have you watched Aquaman? No. X, thank you for the follow. Marlon, thank you for the follow. Chris, he decided that he didn't have a passion for gaming content anymore and wanted to pursue his passion of creating music on TikTok. And he dipped. You ever watch Berserk? I have not watched Berserk. Alpha, thank you for follow. Marvel or DC? Okay, Jenny, you're gonna start an argument in my comments with questions like that. How many hours? I play maybe 10 hours a week, Marlon. I wish I had more time to stream and play, but I just, between like work and life stuff, I don't. Right now I'm averaging about 10 to 11 hours maybe a week streaming and playing. You're good, Jenny. Okay, here. Marvel Cinematic Universe up until Endgame. Pretty much everything after Endgame has been terrible, except for No Way Home and Guardians 3 and Deadpool and Wolverine. Everything, and Loki. I'll put Loki on that list too. However, DC Animated Universe trumps like everything Marvel does animated universe. Does that make sense? Is that fair? Like MCU live action movies up until Endgame were the GOAT. DC animated movies slam Marvel animated movies. Is that fair? Can you wave to the second camera? Hi, second camera. Very valid take. I'm glad we're on the same part. I'm glad we're all on the same page. Dylan, thank you for the roses. We'll see. We'll see. James Gunn did a great job with the first Suicide Squad movie. Actually, this was the first one or the second one? I'm trying to think. James Gunn was, he did the Guardians. He did the Guardian ones. Thank you, Corey. I am not as jacked as I used to be, but I still try. Except Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Miss David. Zach, you know what? If that's the one I'm thinking of, I will concede that it's up there. King, did you ever watch the John Wick movies? I have watched John Wick 1 and 2. I have not watched 3, and I have not watched the one with the new one with, I always mispronounce her name, Ana Diamos or something like that. Missed a spot? Did I? I don't think it's visible from the outside, though. Yeah, I missed that spot right there, but we're never going to see that. Ballerina, that's the name of the new one. I have not seen that yet. Definitely, I'll probably see it when it comes to streaming. Like, I'll probably do it. Can you show a little bit of the thing we're building? Hold on. Marlon, I will make you a deal. When I finish mossifying this or run out of moss, I'll do a little fly run. What's my favorite movie all time, Chris? I don't have a favorite movie all time. I promise you that's not a cop-out answer either. It's just, I think it's too hard to name a favorite movie or a favorite song or like a favorite show, simply because like whatever mood you're in could totally affect whatever your favorite is at that given time. I have comfort movies, like I love watching the first Captain America movie. I really enjoy watching the movie Troy. I really enjoy watching the Sam Raimi trilogy, Spider-Man trilogy. Or like, you know, like when I'm at our deer camp, like I'll always rewatch Rambo with, you know, put that as one of my top movies. So it's like naming one and picking one just never sits right with me. Is this Bedrock? Yes, it is. Mitchell, I've been building this base for almost a year. In a couple weeks, it'll be 1 year I've been working on this. Rank the Back to the Future trilogy. I have only seen the first movie, B-Boy. Hi, Llama. Llama, thank you for the heart meat. Corey, thank you for the roses. I have only seen the first Back to the Future movie. Hi, A10. Oh, ow. Do I like horror movies? Yes and no, Aqua. Jarhead, I'll answer your comment 1 second. I love watching horror movies with my buddies because it's funny. Like, if you, like, watching a horror movie, like, by yourself with people who are, like, scared of the horror movie, it's like, it's, you know, it's a thing. But when you're watching, like, with your buddies and you gotta, you know, you got some pizza in your belly and you're goofing off and you're just kind of joking, horror movies are some of the funniest movies you'll ever watch. Guess, thank you for the follow. Corey, thank you for the follow. So I guess, yes, I do like horror movies, but only when we're, like, making fun of the horror movies. Did I watch Green Book? That's the one with, oh, I can never... He plays... it's Dr. Shirley and... Shit, what's... Tony. Dr. Shirley and Tony. Hi, Rust. Harry, thank you for the follow. Hi, Coral. King, what have you missed? Just chat being incredibly, incredibly supportive, and now we're arguing movies. So, pretty much every stream. What are the answers? Oh, CW shows. We can talk about CW shows. The early seasons of Flash and Arrow were some of the greatest put-to-television TV superhero shows ever, and then they fall off so fast, so hard. Hi, Steffi. Andre, thank you for Green Book. Green Book's a really good movie. I have watched that one. I know you haven't seen my message. I know exactly you're awesome, and I'm doing the right thing. I don't know. I don't want you bottle on. You seem very close. I'm good, Blake. I appreciate you, though. Thoughts on Transformers? Okay, Michael Bay's Transformers were like an intricate part of my childhood, but they definitely started to drop in quality the more of them they made. That first Transformers 1, 2, and 3 from Michael Bay, fire. I've used some of the edits that TikTok's done on too were in just straight gas. The animated Transformers movie that just came out, straight gas. Did a great job with it. I am very excited to see what Michael Bay is going to do because he just got the rights back to make another Transformers movie. Probably 2 years, Doom. As of we're talking right now, the next season of ClockCraft will be probably on a 2-year run. So it'll be like a January to January type thing. Remember when you started the build? It's been a minute since then. You are good, Jarhead. You are good, man. Like I said, I try to read and answer as many comments as I can. You guys do bury me, but I try to keep up. Hi, Jenny. CBC, thank you for the XP boost and the heart me. Corey, thank you for the heart me and the hot dog. Jenny, thank you for the popular and the heart me. It's my favorite genre of movies. Superhero movies. I mean, I was a huge Marvel Cinematic Universe fan forever. Like, I never missed a day one opening of a movie. I'd rewatch them all the time. But, like, now they've, like, fallen into, like, just not being good, and I don't really watch a lot of movies lately, so I don't know. Do you have a favorite holiday? It's not Christmas. It's weird. You guys are gonna think this is weird, but probably Thanksgiving. My mom goes all out with the cooking, and so does, like, my sister and my grandmother. They go, like, all out with the cooking. And every year, it's just straight gas. And then Thanksgiving is also the sign that, like, the year's coming to the end. It's like, okay, you know, we got Thanksgiving, in a couple weeks we got Christmas, then we got New Year's. I gotta say, Thanksgiving is probably my favorite holiday. I know, like Christmas or, like, New Year's or, like, Halloween, but honestly, once Thanksgiving hits, it's gas. What song would you play for an 8 p.m. night driving through the mountains in my truck? What a specific call out, Otis. 8 p.m., 70 degrees out, I'm in the truck, bombing it through the mountains. Actually, I know exactly what song. Hold on. I gotta find it. Why am I in cap locks? Can't spell. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. Right now, to answer your question, driving at night, got the truck, got the windows down, it's 70 degrees out, we're vibing, I'm probably listening to, that's actually, where are you? This, right now. This is Heavy Metal by Austin Snell is probably my go-to song right now. Do I have the biggest bass? Yes, I do. No, Jace. I did. I don't know if you guys have heard this song yet, but this has been an on-repeat song for me. Good night, DC. It's there for now, Zach. It's going to be chunk removed by the time the world download comes out. You play controller? Nope, I play on mouse and keyboard. Turn this down a little bit. But yeah, right now, that would be my go-to song is Heavy Metal by Austin Snell. Or this. Gods and Guns N' Roses. Also be on that list. Favorite Oasis song? Does Oasis have more than one song? I know they just have one song. I love the sound. Do you think you'll finish your bass? Yeah, we'll have the bass done, Jarhead, by end of August. We'll have the bass done by end of August. I broke another piece of moss. I don't... The only song by Oasis I know is Wonderwall. I think that's the only one I know. Isn't Wonderwall by Oasis? I don't want to get anybody mad at me. How long did it take you to make it? Damien, I have been working, or Dame, I've been working on this base for almost a year now. I went the wrong way. You're my Wonderwall. Champagne Supernova. I bet you I'm horrible with artist names, guys. I am horrible with artist names when it comes to music. Like, I won't highlight on that. I can sing a song and have no idea who actually sings it. Hey, can you mind to say this, but I make Minecraft Bedrock mods and, like, make one. Jace, I appreciate that, but I don't really use any mods. I do appreciate you, though. I don't really use any Minecraft mods. I appreciate the offer, though. Do I remember my first ever viewer? Not my first ever viewer. However, I know who, like, my first dedicated viewer was from back in the day. So, I've only been streaming now for about a year and a half. However, I did stream for a very brief time in 2023 on TikTok. I was one of the beta testers for Live Studio. And one of my first viewers was Z-Beans. I don't know if he's in here anymore, but Beansies followed me all the way back when I was still a beta tester for Live Studio. So I don't know if he was ever my first ever viewer, but he's my longest member on TikTok. I can tell you that too. What are some classic life-changing movies you should see at least once? I was doing so good today. And how long ago was that? Probably 2023. June, like I said, I was a clips account. Like, if you go back on my page, you can find, like, a bunch of, like, old clips and stuff. I was one of the first accounts to get access to Live Studio, back when you needed, like, 5,000 followers, and TikTok had to send you a code, and it was this whole thing. I streamed maybe half a dozen times on TikTok, and I was like, this isn't fun. Because back then, it was not fun. The app was just not optimized, right? So I was like, this is more of a hassle to do. But I did get a few followers from that, and my first members, which is the Heart Me thing, was Beansies. You fell again and again. I know. I made these ones 4 out because I wasn't paying attention. I don't know what emoji that is, but thank you for the follow. And Clear and Andre, thank you for the follow. Sorry I missed those guys. I do not. We're falling a lot. I am distracted. Are you just naming songs, Goaty? Thank you for the follow. Classic movies you should see. You should watch the original Lord of the Rings. You should watch the original Star Wars. The original Indiana Jones. You should probably watch Troy. You should probably watch V for Vendetta. You should probably watch Dark Knight. You should probably make other classics. I would put Green Book in there. I don't know if it's a classic, but I put Green Book in there. Hayden, thank you for the follow. Gladiator, I'd put Gladiator up there as a classic you should watch. Saving Private Ryan, yep, Jaws. I'd put those up there. Hi, Viking, welcome in. 12 Angry Men, that's a good one too. Good Will Hunting, oh, Good Will Hunting is such a good movie. Such a Green Miles, gas. Hey, Kinger, coming over from Viking Streams. Hi, Haley. Looks like Vikings doing a YouTube raid. So, hi, Vikings YouTube viewers. Transformers, the OG Transformers. I don't know if I'd say that's a must-watch, but you probably should watch it. Have I watched Dune? I've watched the original and then the first Dune movie of the new series. 300? I'd put 300 on that list. The first 300. The second 300 movie, not as good. Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Brooklyn Nine-Nine's a TV show. We're talking like classic movies. Dune 1 was better than Dune 2. I watched Dune 1, haven't watched Dune 2 yet, but I saw the memes. Miracle on Ice. What's the ice skating movie where, like, he's a hockey player, but he, like, starts ice skating? Tombstone? I don't know how I can fit Tombstone. Dylan, thank you for the follow. Hi, Goalkeeper. What am I thinking? Is that Miracle on Ice? Jenna Carlo, thank you for the follow. What are you working on? It's been a while since I've been to catch your streams. Haley, we are working on the cities in the sky. Blades of Glory. That's not Blades of Glory. Is it Blades of Glory? I thought Blades of Glory was the one with Will Ferrell. Have you watched Shawshank? Shawshank's a good movie. Happy Gilmore's a good movie. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Tooth Fairy with Vin Diesel. What a pull, Doom. What a pull. Fire Warrior with it, too. Okay. Tooth Fairy with Vin Diesel. It is Blades of Glory. Okay. Really? I'm going to be too short. Got it. What's the scariest movie I've ever watched? Ooh. I don't know if I'm, like, can plug this movie because it's, like, a very gory movie. Ask me in the Discord. I'm not going to answer the scariest horror movie I ever watched because I'm pretty sure it's an unrated. And I don't want to suggest that on stream. It's The Rock, not Vin Diesel. Is it Hostile? No, it's not. That movie's fucked, too. To be fair, that's also a real crazy movie. The Rock, Vin Diesel, the same thing, and they're both bald Hollywood guys who puff their chest out in movies. Punishments, thank you for the follow. Alright. Terrifier. Trendon, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Matt, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Fitbit, Jake, thank you for the follow. Jeremiah, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Can't forget Terminator. Terminator's a must-watch. Inception's goated. Oh, how are we forgetting Interstellar? How are we not putting Interstellar in this list of must-watch movies? Interstellar is definitely on that list. How long ago did you start TikTok with less than 1,000? Lucky, I've had this account for a long time. I used to just a clips account for a very long time, and I just would kind of post this and that and whatever. But I've had this account for a while. I've only been streaming for about a year and a half. I put Fury 2014 on a must-watch movie. I think it's overrated too, Evan. I won't lie with you, but it's still a must-watch. I will agree with you that it's a little overrated, but it's still a must-watch. Armageddon? Sorry, that's an inside joke. Yes, Armageddon. I'd put Armageddon up there. Butterfly, thank you for the follow. Super Troopers. Is Super Troopers a must-watch? Hi, Cheyenne. I have not. Sharknado. They made like 10 of those movies. I don't know if you guys saw that. They made like 10 Sharknado movies. They made like 10 Sharknado movies. It's crazy. How many times can sharks get sucked up into a hurricane, into a tornado? Like, it's crazy. We used to do a thing, speaking of horror movies, actually, when I was a kid, like, growing up, my mom, my sister, and I would find horribly rated, like, horror movies. Like movies that didn't even, like, break 2 stars. And we'd TiVo them. Back when there was no streaming, it was TiVo. And we would always get together and just watch these just horrible, get them out of here, horrible horror movies. Paige, Stormy, or Danny, you want to ban that person? Thank you. God, who here has ever seen the movie Dog Soldiers? It's a horror movie. Who here has ever seen the horror movie Dog Soldiers? It's fucking so bad. I love it. It's probably one of my favorite horror movies, man. That movie was rough. Hi, Desi. Nope. If you guys want to watch a just bad horror movie, Dog Soldiers. It's great. Jenny, thank you for the popular. Red, thank you for the roses. James, thank you for the heart me and the popular. Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park's a must-watch. Great, thank you for the follow. I would put Jurassic Park as a must-watch. I agree with that. I would even say Jurassic Park 2. I would even say Jurassic Park 2 is a must-watch. Cujo, what a scary movie. Sandlot. How are we forgetting The Sandlot as a must-watch movie? Oh. How are we not counting The Sandlot as a must-watch movie? And Goonies! And Goonies! Those are definitely must-watch movies. Castaway. Definitely. Back to the Future, definitely. We already had Back to the Future, but definitely. Dodgeball. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. I miss looking on the Red Box at the dollar store, the crappy truck station movies. Dude, we have a whole bunch of Red Box movies at our deer camp because there was one going out of business, or obviously Red. You guys any? Excuse me. Dude, when Redbox went out of business, they were just like any movie, 99 cents. We just have a bunch of Redbox movies that never got returned just at our deer camp. Cool Runnings, that's a good movie. Chuck and Larry, good movie. I don't know if Chuck and Larry is a must-watch. Chuck and Larry's a good movie. I wouldn't put Chuck and Larry as a must-watch movie. It isn't much. Holes. I'd say Holes is a must-watch. Basketball. I'd put basketball in there. Basketball's not bad. I'd put basketball in there. If we're putting basketball in there, we gotta put MVP. Is that a movie? I don't Pico? Is that a movie? I don't know it off the top of my head. Austin Powers, Mrs. Doubtfire, Jason and Michael Myers movies, great. Matrix, great. Truman Show, oh my gosh, dude, Truman. That movie was good, right? Like, don't get me wrong, the Truman Show was a good movie, but that exploded on TikTok when TikTok found it. It was already a good movie, and then TikTok was just like, this is a movie we're all gonna idolize now. Endgame, Forrest Gump, Parent Trap, Fifth Element. I haven't thought of Fifth Element in such a long time. You know, in Fifth Element, are the hero Bruce Willis and like the villain, oh my god, I just forgot his name. Who plays? What is his name? Oh, I know it too. Oh, I'm gonna be really mad at myself because he's a really good actor. Plays Commissioner Gordon in the Batman trilogy. What's his name? What's his name? One of you guys got to know. It's 200 in here. What's that actor's name? Gary Oldman. No, it's not. Maybe it is. I don't know. My brain's not working. We've talked a lot of movies. It is. Okay. Yeah, Gary Oldman. You know, in The Fifth Element, Gary Oldman, who plays the villain, and Bruce Willis, who plays the hero, never meet the entire movie. Remember the Titans. Great. I haven't seen Sinners yet, Austin. Teddy, thank you for the follow. Interesting name. It's a Wonderful Life. Great movie. Spam, thank you for the follow. Endgame's up there. Matilda, I'd put Matilda up there. Pacific Rim. It's a shame they never made a sequel to Pacific Rim. Riley, thank you for the follow. I'd put Hellboy in there. I won't put Hellboy and Golden Army in there, though. I can put the original Hellboy movie in a must-watch movie. I don't think I can put Golden Army in there. Are we there yet with Ice Cube? I'd say that's a must-watch. Hi, Normal. Josh, I am currently working on my mega base, and we're building the city, or we're building the interior of the buildings in the city in the cloud. Shawshank's definitely on the list. No, Austin, they never made a sequel. I don't know what you're talking about. Boondock Saints, great. Oh my gosh, Four Brothers. Four Brothers is a must-watch movie. My college football coach, our head coach, like my college team, that was his favorite movie, and every bus ride, we'd watch it, without fail. It could be our 5th or 6th away game that season. We're watching Four Brothers. It could be our 4th, 5th away game of the year. We're watching Four Brothers. Longest Yard, World at War, Striped Pajamas, National Lampoons. All of them up until the new ones. The new ones aren't very good. Men in Black's a good one. The Town's a good one. Top Gun. All right. Alright, 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 alright. You guys are gonna like this. The second Top Gun movie was better than the first one. Rango, thank you for the heart meme. Beautiful Mind's good. The first, they're both great. That second Top Gun movie was better. I don't want to make anybody mad, but they killed it with that second one. Thank you, Cole. Well, the sequel made like a ton of money. As long as they do it well. Again, I am all for bringing back classic movies, sequels to classic movies, but they have to do them well. There's some that are just so poorly done that I don't want to watch them. Band of Brothers is a good one, but it's not a movie. Braveheart's a good one. Braveheart's way longer than I remember it being. Like, that's a long movie. Braveheart is a really long movie, and I just forgot how long Braveheart is. Reservoir Dogs. Boondock Saints. Did we already bring up Boondock Saints? Hear me out. Smurfs? That's a stretch. Hear me out, Stormy. That's a stretch. Hear me out. Karate Kid, definitely. Pulp Fiction, definitely. Talking about sequels. We're talking about must-watch movies. Like something like everybody should watch at least once in their life. That's what we're listing right now. There's a way more movies that we've talked about that I was thinking there was gonna be. My Girl. What's the one that's Is My Girl the one with, like, she fakes that her husband murdered her? Tangled? Yeah. Tangled's definitely in there. Step Brothers, definitely in there. Home Alone, definitely in there. B-Movie, definitely in there. Hangover, definitely in there. Prisoners. I don't know Prisoners. Forrest Gump. Yep. Stand By Me. Yep. What's the other one? It's another football movie. It's not Remember the Titans. What is it? Ratatouille, definitely. Hannah Montana. Varsity Blues. Yes. Yes. Tabor knows what I'm talking about. Varsity Blues. Rudy. I can't watch Rudy after figuring out, like, that the guy they based the movie on, like, actually turned out to be, like, a huge dick. Like, it's like one of those movies, like, Rudy is such a goated movie, and then you find out, like, the guy was actually just, like, not like that at all, and, like, just ruins the movie for you. Have I watched Pitch Perfect? Of course. Have I watched Jojo Rabbit? Yes. Great movie. That movie hurts. That movie, like, hurts a lot. The red shoes scene, sorry, we're going to talk spoilers, but the red shoe scene where they're just at his eye level is just devastating. Waterboy, Jojo Rabbit, Liberty Bourbon, yes. Lethal Weapon, they made so many. Pianist, great one. Patriot, great one. Scrolled in the feed after speaking about the Truman Show, and it was the third scroll. Okay, TikTok knows, right? I have never golfed a day before in my life. Finally, I'm like, you know what? A bunch of my coworkers golf, a bunch of my buddies golf. I'm going to pick up golf. TikTok knew. Like, I have had golf. I've been on golf TikTok for like 2 weeks. And I've only golfed once in my life. Bridge to Terabithia. What a gut-wrencher, man. What a gut-wrencher. Do I stream daily at Crash Out? I try to stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. But I have been crazy, crazy busy with, like, work stuff lately that I've been barely managing to get a stream a weekend right now. So I'd like to say I stream 3 nights a week, but I'm struggling to do that right now. Caddyshack. I put Caddyshack in there. Bryce, you should go watch Viking Pilot's video on it. Indian in the Cupboard. I'm going to go with no. I'm going to go with no on Indian in the Cupboard because the book is so much better. Like, that's one of the... Not to be snobby, I'll be honest. Indian in the Cupboard is a great story, but the book is so much better than the movie. Ghostbusters, definitely. The first Ghostbusters movie, definitely. Riley, thank you for the follow. Taz, thank you for the heart me. Notebook. You know what? I'll give it to you. I will give it to you that the Notebook is considered a must-watch movie. Lord of the Rings, we got that. I will hear you out on Notebook. Has had an impact. Freddie, thank you for the follow. Chronicles of Narnia, also gas. Also gas. The Outsiders, oh my gosh, yes. The original Outsiders movie, no, not the remake. The one that was, like, exactly on the book. Crash Out, yes, this is Bedrock. The Outsiders movie that was like purely like right off the book was so good. Cars 1, 2, and 3. I will give you Cars 1 and 3, Tommy. Cars 2 like doesn't fit in there. Alien in the Attic. Alien in the Attic. Is that the one where they're like soldier aliens? Spirit? Spirit's definitely in there. I'd put Spirit in there. Star Wars. I agree. Yes, I'll give it to you. I'll say Aliens in the Attic's a given. V for Vendetta. Oh yeah, we brought that up. We brought Save It Prime Ryan up. Harry Potter got brought up. Joey, thank you for the follow. Twilight. Well, somebody else. Our Paige. There you go. Somebody else brought in Twilight. E.T. I'd put E.T. on that list. Signs. I'd put Signs on that list. Hi, Vinictus. Joey, thank you for that follow. I'd put that as a much. Wonder. What's Wonder? I don't know that movie. I don't know that one. Why is nobody saying up? What do you mean, Heart? Red Notice, really? The Red Notice, the one with like The Rock and Gal Gadot and Ryan Reynolds, really? 1917? Oh, I put 1917 in there. 1917's a must watch. Harry and the Hendersons. You know what, Doom? Got it. Definitely. Up, definitely. Wall-E, definitely. Like with the balloons. No, I completely agree. Harry and the Hendersons. I mean, if you like Bigfoot vlogs, you should go watch Harry and the Hendersons. Oppenheimer. Was Oppenheimer as good as we think it is, or did we just meme the hell out of it? Got it, Desmond. Got it. Has anyone said Interstellar? Yeah. Incredibles? Yeah. I'll give you Incredibles 1 as a must-watch. I give Incredibles 1 as a must-watch. Definitely. Herbie. Herbie fully loaded. Independence Day. Yes. The Lion King. Goated. Okay, here's a poll for you guys. Who here has watched Lion King 1.5? That's a poll. Thor Ragnarok. Free Willy. Yes. Thor Ragnarok. That was the... You had the first Thor, then you had Thor the Dark World, and then you had Ragnarok, and then you had Love and Thunder. I'll give you Ragnarok. Ragnarok was pretty good. The OG live-action Mario movie with Chris Pratt. I can't give that a must-watch. Rush Hour, definitely. Flipper, definitely. Xavier, thank you for the follow. Vinny, I have a Red Dragon K552 keyboard, and I have a Red Dragon 992 mouse. They're linked in my bio, or in my thing. We Were Soldiers. Good pull. Liberty, good pull. How are you? I'm doing good, Xavier. Shiloh. I've never seen Shiloh, but my only experience with the Shiloh movie is one of my roommates in college was dating a girl named Shiloh, and one of our other roommates got a little beveraged one night and was quoting the Shiloh movie to her the whole night, and I just remember her being so mad. Still have never seen Shiloh. I just remember one of my roommates quoting the Shiloh movie to my buddy's girlfriend who was named Shiloh. Kaylin, thank you for the follow. Small Soldiers. Yes. Oh, Kendra, what a pull. Small Soldiers is definitely a must-watch movie. What a pull. Casper, definitely. Guardians, definitely. Gladiator, yep. Love and Monsters, you haven't seen it. It's an awesome take on a kaiju movie. Okay, Tit. Okay. We love a good kaiju movie around here. Congrats, Vinny. How many blocks mined? I have no idea. My stats are so busted and broken. Monsters, Inc. Saving Private Ryan, we got that one. Jaws, we got that one. I'm going to have to get a Google Sheet going and then just let you guys post in it to list all these fucking movies. Princess Bride, William, what a pull. I don't know how we didn't bring that one up yet. Sing? Fury, definitely got Fury in there. Have you watched series Silo? Not. Fury's so good. Cool Dog. Finding Nemo. Cats versus dogs. Do we count that as a must-watch? Cats versus Dogs. If you remember that movie, it was like a spy movie with cats versus dogs. We remember that movie? Mad Max Fury Road. I put the first, second, and Fury Road in there. I'd put that as must watch. I think I shared this with you guys. This is Viking in here? Okay. Hold on. Oliver and Company. Where are you? Here. This too that is still, I think we've talked about this before. This is still one of my favorite soundtracks from a movie ever. Oliver and Company. It's definitely on our list, by the way. But okay, which Discord is going nuts while I'm trying to stream? Is it our Discord? It is our Discord. All Dogs Go to Heaven. So good. No, not really, Kai. Yes, this to this day is one of my favorite songs from any movie ever. James Bond Casino Royale. I give it to you. Goofy movie. Gas. The is it Son of a Goofy movie? That's the second one with Max. Can you know Spiderwick? Yes, Spiderwick Chronicles. I've read them and watched them. That movie's not terrible. That's got the I'm a doctor guy in it. Captain America Winter Soldier. Give it to you. Narnia, definitely. Extremely goofy movie. That's the one I'm thinking. Zootopia. Mask. I'll give you Mask. We putting Zootopia as a much watch. Fast and Furious. Fast and Furious up to 6. Everything after 6, we're done. I give you Fast and Furious movies up until Fast and Furious 6. After that, no. Pirates of the Caribbean. I'll give you Pirates 1, 2, and 3. After that, no. You can watch them, they're good, but not a must watch. I'll give you Pirates 1, 2, and 3. After that, I can't say yes. Remember the Titans? Definitely. We got that one in here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do. I really want to do a stream. I really want to do a stream where it's just us just discussing things for the entire stream. Like, all right, let's finally settle. Coach Carter, Scooby, dude. I could not remember the name of that movie, but yes, I could not remember the name of it. What a pull. Coach Carter, definitely a must watch. My high school basketball coach used to do the same rules. Sit in the front 3 rows. You had to maintain a GPA, and he would check classes. I'm sorry, Evan. I'm sorry. There's a lot going on right now. I said Angels in the Outfield. Definitely. Field of Dreams. If we're doing Angels in the Outfield, we gotta do Field of Dreams. 8 Crazy Nights. Good pull. Yeah, we're gonna do a list. We've now been going for 45 minutes on this, by the way. We're gonna have to do a list of benchwarmers. Yep. I'm gonna have to make a community Discord list. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna schedule a stream in the future where it's just gonna be us live in Minecraft. We're gonna call it a Minecraft stream. It's not gonna be, but it's just gonna be us finally arguing stuff. I'm just gonna let you guys argue the entire time. Must watch movies, favorite food, fast food, music to listen to. We're just gonna have a stream where it's just politely arguing with one another the entire stream. Jay, pin video top my TikTok profile for a base tour. Shawshank's definitely on the list. Definitely on the list. Oh, we didn't go back to country. My bad. I put on the streaming playlist. Hold on. There we go. That is not inappropriate. Okay, maybe this playlist isn't the country playlist we rock today. We're gonna do this one. That first song is aggressive. You ever listen to Denzel Curry? Maybe. Schindler's List, definitely. Alright. We're gonna have to do a whole stream dedicated to picking this. Yes, is one. All those chests automatically. We're gonna have to do a dedicated stream to talking movies because we're gonna end up talking movies for the remainder of the stream tonight. One more time. I give you Napoleon Dynamite. Caitlin, I think I missed it. Thank you for the follow. Xavier with a follow. Caitlin with an awesome. Evan with an awesome. What a. Yeah, you guys rock. You guys are the best. I hope you know that. You guys kick ass. Marley and me? No. Hell no. Nope. Just trying to break our hearts. The movie devastated me. Does it ever get boring building for so long? I am sitting here, sipping my water, listening to some good music, in comfy clothes, playing my all-time favorite game, and I'm getting to, argue and, interact with my chat who are from all over the world, and I get to share, like, my stories and opinions and my builds with them. No, it does not get boring. Dot, thank you for the follow. Maybe building isn't the most exciting thing, but at the end of the day, I'm about as happy as can be right now. Dot, thank you for the follow. I have a custom-built PC from CLX Gaming. They actually built this PC for me for streaming. Sweat, thank you for the follow. I don't think it's tedious either. I don't think it's tedious. We're just getting it done. You know? The help? Good one. Hook? What a pull, Waffles. What a pull with Hook. Okay, we're gonna sit here and talk movies forever if we don't stop now. What a pull with Hook, though. Oh wow, what a pull. That's a good movie. SCP, I am working on my mega base. To be more specific, I am currently filling in the buildings that are going as part of the skyscraper city. So this is going to be our city in the clouds, and I'm just kind of picking away at it right now. We're going to do more and more detail work as we go, but the first step is just getting, like, the moss windows in. Why are you not spawning blocks you're using to build? Why would I spawn blocks in? That's cheating. Oh, why are you just... It's called pick block notification. It's in the game. They're just automatically pulls blocks out of my inventory. It's actually been in the game since, like, PS3, Xbox 360 days of the game, and just, like, nobody uses it or knows about it. You know? It's so weird to me. It's, like, one of the most useful features in all of Minecraft. It's in the vanilla game, and, like, nobody uses it. What's the button? I have it bound to scroll wheel. But, like, when I used to play on controller, I had it bound to, I think it was, like, down on the D-pad or something like that. Yeah, if you go into your settings and you look up pick block, what it does is it automatically pulls blocks out of your inventory. So, like, you can see my hand's empty right now, but I have all this moss in my inventory. Watch this stack right here. When I click on another moss block, it takes it out of my inventory automatically and puts it into my hand. You can do it on controller, too. Incredibly, incredibly helpful. You can do it with almost every item in the game as long as you have it in your inventory. If only there was a move all. That'd be nice, but it is what it is. What's a must-read book? You guys are not going to like the books I read because they're like leadership and like managing people and like influencing others and, you know, stuff like that. Because I can't remember the last time I read a book for pleasure that wasn't like something I was using to like further my career. Actually, yes, I do. I reread the Ranger's Apprentice series every year. So that was my favorite series growing up as a kid, and I reread it every year. I did my reread back in like February, but I probably do another one. It is, H. It is. Usually I start the streams with like more everybody-friendly music, and then, but I prefer like treaty and country and stuff when I'm playing, so we're rocking a little treaty right now. Do you have to look at you have to click on it, GF. So, like, you know, I have this moss. Like, I can't click on snow and pull moss out of my inventory, but if I click on a moss block, it takes that out of my inventory automatically. Hi, Susie. Thank you for the heartbeat and the popular. So, you have to bind it, Gruber. If you're on PC, it's going to default be on your scroll wheel, but if you're on controller, it might not be bound to anything yet. So you'll just need to go into your settings and bind it. It works on mobile, too. Would it work with totems? Well, a totem's not going to be, like, a block on the ground. So it, like, works with, like, blocks on the ground or, like, minecarts, chests, stuff like that. But it's not going to, like, automatically pick a totem up off the ground. I absolutely love Treaty. Found them out, but never been a fan of Country of the Class. Treaties are great. I mean, there's Country, and then there's, like, Treaty. H, thank you for the follow. There's, like, Country, and then there's, like, Treaty. H, thank you for the follow. Jar Jar, thank you for the follow. Do you have a favorite Adele song? Hello? That's the only one that came. That's the one I immediately thought of. So if I'm going to pick an Adele song, I'm going to say Hello. Mang, thank you for the follow. Country is the best. Music is music. Like, I listen to everything from country to rock to EDM to rap to trap to, like, lo-fi. Like, pretty much whatever I'm in the mood for, I'll listen to, right? So music's at the end of the day. It's all mood dependent. Skyfall's good. Good night, Evan. What is this area? Cheyenne, I am working on my mega base currently. However, the part we're working on is the city in the clouds. So, Susie, thank you for the love yous. I'm currently filling in some of our smaller buildings so that we can start doing the detail work. That's what we're working on. Oh. Alright, how we doing on Moss? I got plenty of inventory currently. Can we get a full flyer out? Isaac, I'll do you one better. Pin video, top of my TikTok profile, is a full in-depth base tour. Alex, I am getting closer and closer to being done. All that's left to do is the city, which should only take a couple more weeks. And then a couple biomes and the base is done. What made you choose moss for building? It's incredibly easy to farm, and it looks great, Jonah. I can't see what your name is because it's like a shape, but thank you for the follow. But no, all of the blocks you see in this base are all automatically farmed so that I can get all my resources while I'm at work or at the gym or, you know, doing other stuff. I can come back and have my just resources ready to go. Oh, can't land. There we go. Sierra, thank you for the follow. Ricardo, I think I missed your follow, but thank you as well. Why no netherite? I'm rocking netherite, Doom. Cook, thank you for the follow. Do you have mob farms? Yes, I do. S, thank you for the follow. I have a whole area of this world that's dedicated just to my farms, and there is a mob farm there. Music Boy, it is a private world, but I do appreciate your interest. What time to go live? H, if you join my Discord, there should be a link in my bio, and if that link doesn't work, one of my mods will share it in chat. I have a full stream schedule plan. Like, I try to plan out a month ahead when I'm going to be live and when I'm not going to be live. So I don't know what it's going to be in European time, but there's a full schedule over there, and then you can just convert the times and know when to go live. Just pick block on bottom D-pad. Think awesome, Bailey. It's going to fundamentally change how you play the game. Candy, thank you for the heart meat and the popular. Welcome in, Mr. Candy Cane. Hey-oh. For those of you who don't know, Dead Candy right there is another member of our SMP, an incredible content creator, a phenomenal Minecraft player, and a pretty solid dude. So if you're looking for more Minecraft content here on TikTok, you want to watch another member of this world play Minecraft, you should definitely give him a follow. Hi, Candy Cane. Hey-oh. What are these towers? It's a city in the sky. Right now we're filling it in. They all got mapped out. So all of the frames of them have been mapped out, and now I'm just filling them in to kind of like have fake windows. Also, I don't think I'm going to add green carpet to these, and then we'll build up like the detail work around them. Kind of just working on filling them in. Have a great night, H. Declan, thank you for the follow. As I fall. Thank you, Candy Cane. Yeah, eventually I'm gonna have like roads right here, and then there'll be like greenery and like trees and stuff along here. So it'll kind of be like you're running along like buildings. Ty, thank you for the follow. Obviously these need a lot more detail, but the first step is just getting the like big stuff in. Darcy, I am only gonna do the interior on one of them, and I can actually tell you which one I'm gonna do. This is the iron entrance right here. This building will get a full interior. I'm not doing interiors in all of them because that'd be kind of like a waste of time. But this building right here will get a full interior done up in it. Because this is the one you'll first enter when you get to the base. So this is the iron entrance, which is the closest one to spawn. So when you come up here, like, you know, fake buildings. This will be a full, real, built-in build. Odds, thank you for the follow. Conian, thank you for the follow. When did you add the backdrop? Hope you remember me. Backdrop. Like the whole background of the stream, Jackson? Is that what you're asking? Yes, so I used to have the projector screen behind me, and then my projector burned out, and it was as expensive to get a new bulb for the projector as it was to buy a TV and a stand. So I had to move the room around a little bit to fit a TV in here instead of a projector, but that's when it changed. Oh, I knew I was going to punch... Okay. So we've had this for a little while now. Nansky, I have not traveled to enough countries to have a top 10 list. So I can't give you that one right now. I travel a lot in the States for work, but I don't do a lot of out-of-state travel for work. Gregario, thank you for the follow. Top 10 states? I'll give you the list, but nobody can be mad at me if I give you guys my favorite states that I've traveled to for work. Do you want me to states I've traveled to in general, or states I've traveled to for work? If you want me to rate states, because they're different lists. Just top 10 states I've been to in general, or top 10 states I've been to for work. Case, thank you for the follow. General in general, okay. My favorite travel... Number one is probably gonna be Michigan. I've been to Grand Rapids a few times now. I really like Grand Rapids. Funny, and like, I'm gonna say Michigan's probably number one. I'm gonna exclude New York, where we have our camp, because that's like... That would obviously be number one if I said that. But I would say Michigan number one. I'll put Tennessee at 2. Put Texas at 3. Put Florida at 4. Carolina at 5. Maine at 6. Ohio 7. Wisconsin 8. Mississippi 9. Trying to think where else I've been. Or like stayed at time. I would say... What's 10? I don't know. I spent a weekend there. I'll say New Hampshire. I have not been to Oregon. Nope. Kiara, thank you for the follow. This week went really fast. I don't know. No, I travel a lot for like work and stuff, and I get to see a lot of different states. So that was my top 10 list, like just on states I visited in general. Knight, thank you for the follow. Maine being lower is wild. I'm allergic to shellfish, Danny, so Maine doesn't have a lot of like sentiment to me. Frosty, thank you for the follow. Lost, thank you for the follow. I've never vacationed in Mass. Like, I've driven through Mass. I've seen buddies in Mass, but I was, like, trying to rate places I stayed. I, like, spent time in, not just places I've driven through. I have not spent, like, extended time in Mass. Was Wisconsin on the list? Yes, Wisconsin was on the list. Wisconsin had some of the best cheese curds. You guys kill it with cheese curds, man. I gained at least 10 pounds on my last trip to Wisconsin. It was so much food. There's one thing I don't I do spend money, but like I try to watch what I'm spending. When it comes to food, I am so bad when it comes to spending for food. It'll be like, like let's just go out to lunch. Well, you brought lunch today. Yeah, but what I brought for lunch I don't really want, so let's just go get something. But no, like I gained at least 10 pounds on my last trip to Wisconsin. The cheese curds on everything was gas. Oh, every single state in the country is beautiful in some way, shape, or form. It might not be like you might look and go, oh, there isn't like beautiful parts of the state. Every state in the U.S. has some sort of like natural beauty allure to it. If you only judge us by like some of our cities, you might go, oh, it's just industrial. But no, there's beautiful parts of uh, every single state. Cheese curds are they're so good. They are so good. It just I straight up, it was maybe a year ago now was the last time I was in Wisconsin, and I gained at least 10 pounds. Thank you, Caitlin. At least 10 pounds on my last trip there from just the cheese curds. It was crazy. Top 5 foods? Oh, brother. Are you counting like travel? Did you have Culver's cheese curds? I didn't get Culver's. I was supposed to because other members of the SCP are like, oh, if you're out here, you gotta try Culver's. I'm like, oh, I'll try it. I never get a chance to. I was like having like restaurant ones. Culver's, okay. I don't know how to. Please, King, don't judge me. Did I not pronounce it right? Culver's. Ever been to Washington? I have not been out to Washington. What are you building? Miguel, I am working on my mega base. More specifically, I am working on filling in the buildings of the city in the clouds of my mega base. Culver's. I took a break from working on my biomes to be working on the city in the clouds. Miguel, thank you for the follow. Lost, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry if I missed that. What are the top 5 foods I've ever tried? Okay, you need to be more specific, Nansky. Like my favorite foods, or like foods I've like gone out of the way to try. I need the answer to that part of my question so that I can answer your question. Zavion, thank you for the follow. Favorite foods. All right, favorite foods is pretty easy. I say that. What am I gonna put number 1? I don't know. Anything Italian's number 1. I love pasta. I love pizza. Anything Italian's probably number 1. Number 2, probably gonna go anything American. Good burger, good steak. It's gonna be number 2. Number 3, funny enough, probably popcorn. I love popcorn. It's never a bad time for popcorn. You can have it when it's hot out. You can have it when it's cold. You can have it at the theater. Popcorn's pretty good. 4, probably gonna wrap in Chinese food. I like me some Chinese food. 4. Actually, that was 4. 5. I'm gonna say barbecue. Or do we count barbecue as like American? Davion, thank you for the follow. Hi, Mullet. Welcome in. Thank you for the heart me and the popular. Is CLX Gaming a safe place to buy a PC? Yes, Chris. I will say I worked with CLX. Mullet, who's in here, he worked with CLX. They were great to work with. They did a phenomenal job on my rig. They did a great job on Mullet's rig. So yeah, I can give you my opinion of them. They did a great job with my PC. You can ask Mullet on his opinion, but and he'll give it to you. But for what I asked them to build for me, they did a phenomenal job. Mexican food, I don't know. And then Mr. Danny likes my mod's husband has a CLX and he loves it. They're a little pricier, but you're paying for the quality of one. Mexican food should go up there too. Food's hard, man. Like, it's hard to like pick favorite foods. You missed one? Probably. I'll get it in a sec. Yeah, see? Also, for those of you who don't know, but Silver Mullet right there is another member of ClockCraft, an incredible content creator and a fucking the fastest Minecraft builder I've ever seen, and a pretty solid dude. So if you're looking for another, great creator to follow on TikTok, you're looking for another player who plays in this world, should definitely check out Mullet. So Doom, what CLX does is you build your PC. They'll give you recommendations. They'll say, hey, if you're looking to do this, you should try this. But you can actually go in and say, this is exactly what you want for your PC. You put it in order, they build it for you, and then they warranty it. So, like, you say exactly what you want, and they'll build the PC for you, and if anything goes wrong with it, it's a warranty. But they do also have, like, pre-builts. Like, you don't want to, like, build a PC for yourself. You can just say, hey, I want a RAW with a 4700 on it. And they can just do that. And what's really cool about them, at least what meant a lot to me when they were building my PC, is I actually, like, had a point of contact. So, like, the original cooler I wanted for it, they didn't have. So they upgraded my cooler free of charge. Hi, Chloe. They upgraded the cooler in my PC free of charge and then, like, reached out to me directly, and I was able to email back and forth with them. And that's when I was like, hey, what are you using the PC for? I'm like, oh, I streamed TikTok and YouTube at the same time, or sometimes YouTube and Twitch together. Chat can get busy, stream can get busy. I need a PC that isn't going to struggle at all. And they built me that beast. On the little carrot farm? I'm pretty sure I have a tutorial on the carrot farm. That's 3 times in a row. Hi, Chloe. I was just wondering because the website seems almost... No, I can say that CLX did a really, really nice job on my PC. CLX did a good job on Mullet's PC. And then my mod, Danny, her husband, got a CLX, and he loves it. I will fully plug CLX. I've never got it before in survival, but I'm on the cusp of fighting the dragon for the first time. Awesome, Minnie. Awesome. Good luck. Lucky, thank you for the follow. I wish you all the luck. CLX sponsor incoming? I don't think so, but... I also haven't reached out to any... I have a lot of offers in my email, but none of it's... I don't want to say legitimate, because some of them are legitimate, but it's like... It's not... It's like for games and tech that I wouldn't use, so I don't want to do videos on it and ask you guys to do it. It's just... The only time I will ever promote anything on my stream or on my page is something that I have used myself and can trust that, it's good. Does that make sense? Ewan, thank you for the follow. Like, I got a bunch of offers. It's like, hey, play our game. We'll give you $200 to play our game on stream. Okay. No. I appreciate that, but no. I'm not going to pitch this to my viewers. It's, they're here to watch me play Minecraft. Not going to play a app on my phone game. Smiley, it's a SMP. It's ClockCraft because everybody who plays on this world is a Minecraft TikTok content creator. What about a standing desk? Yeah, they didn't get back to me. I would work with Secret Labs in a heartbeat. I want a new desk from Secret Labs. I shamelessly put a comment like, hey, you send me a new desk, I'll do a video on it. Hi, Neptune. Welcome in, Neptune. Thank you for the galaxy. It's been a... Can we get some W's in chat for Neptune? Oh, look, another bot. That's a good one. I like to see you surprised. Do you want to smoke that person, Paige, or Danny, or Stormy? And you want to get him out of here? Hi, Neptune. Thank you, Paige. Jack, I am working on my mega base currently. I am filling in the skyscrapers in the city in the sky. Header, pin video atop my TikTok profile for a full base tour. I missed something. Neptune, thank you for the galaxy. It's good to see you, Neptune. How are you? Amazing base. Thank you, Queen. Hi, JT. What are we doing today? Staz... Well, hopefully it's going well for you. You never need to apologize for that. You're in training. You never, ever need to apologize for that. Happy to see you. I hope it's going well. Is Candy Cane still lurking? Candy Cane was lurking. I don't know if Candy Cane's still lurking. How long till the base is finished? I originally wanted to have it done. Hi, Jay. I originally wanted to have it done in July. However, I've been barely managing to do a stream a week due to like work stuff lately. So it's probably going to be end of August now. Owned by the government. What's this going to be? Mia, this is my mega base. I don't know a better way to describe it. And we're currently working on the City in the Sky part of the base. So I'm filling in these outer buildings to kind of make them look like they have a full interior before I start doing detail work on them. Hi, Burn. Been here since the pillars. Is this Cruel World? This is such a good song. Been here since the pillars all the way at the bottom of the base. Are you sure you will stop? Yes. The base will be done end of August of this year. And I will sign off that I have completed the biggest Minecraft project that I've ever done since the game came out. That's sick, dude. Thank you, Mia. How many hours on that? I, right now, play about 10 hours a week. I don't have enough time to do any more than that. I would like to stream 3 nights a week, but I don't think I've managed 3 streams a week since, like, I said I was going to start doing 3 streams a week. Have fun, Mullet. Put a warden in them? I mean, the warden guy's right there. Again, if you guys haven't followed Mullet yet, he's another amazing creator on this SMP. He's one of the fastest Minecraft builders I've ever seen. So if you're looking for more Minecraft content, you should definitely check out Mullet. Chubbs, thank you for the follow. Happy, thank you for the follow. Before you got banned for sending bot comments. What are your plans after you're done? Right now, the base will be done end of July, end of August. Once it's complete, I'm going to do like some detail work in it. Like there's going to be like little things I want to do here and there. And then I will, I'm going to hide some Easter eggs in it for off stream. So we're releasing a world download in December of this year, meaning our viewers will get access to their own personal copy of the world. And I want to like have little things hidden for you guys to find when the world comes out. So when the build is done, we'll be in the world for another 3 or 4 months. I'll probably just goof off and do little side projects here and there. Just kind of whatever we feel like doing at any given time. And then, you know, just wait for Season 2 to start. What happened to the OG world? What OG world, Kara? Farmtopia? Hi, T-Pack. I'm doing great. I'm doing well today. Good day at work, good day in general, and then it's just been an incredible, incredible stream today. Hi, Crawford. Has anyone made a map art? Dell was working on it a little while ago, but I think that project got shelved. World art is not hard to do, but would probably be impossible to do on stream. Like doing like map art, it's not necessarily hard, but to do it on stream would be incredibly difficult. It's on YouTube, Kara. Yep. What are you building? Right now, Julie, I am working on the City in the Sky part of my mega base. Has the setup changed? It has, Greg. My projector burned out. So, it was cheaper to buy a TV and a stand than to replace the bulb in my projector. So, the room got laid out a little bit. Yes, Alex, we will be adding new members next season. Outside corner, misplaced moss blocks. Got it. Outside corner, misplaced moss block. Right there, good catch. Thank you, Julie. Yeah, map art's not hard. Like, it really isn't. It's just takes a little while, and I could not imagine doing map art live. Because you're, like, having to, like, look at the grid of your, whatever you're trying to map to do the art on while trying to, like, talk to chat and interact with chat. That would be irritating. Hi, Ishmael. Ever been to Washington? I have not been. What's map art? So, you can actually make art in Minecraft using maps. Like, I had one of my logo last season. Texas, we're coming up on almost 1 year working on this. I don't have a lot of time to play and stream, so it's taking me a year to build this, but it's getting closer and closer. Texas, thank you for that follow. So it is what it is. Dev, it is what it is. Emiliano, thank you for the heart me. Britt, thank you for the ranking crown. I don't know if this is technically a song TikTok won't like. This is kind of my pushing it playlist. Well, X-Girl's mom is not PG too much. How long has this been? Technically. The end of July last year is when I started this project. I was aiming to have it done end of July this year. However, I've been swamped with work and life stuff, and I've been like barely able to do one stream a week. So it looks like it's going to be end of August now. Zeno, thank you for the heart, me. Hi, Seth. So I would like to say it's going to be done on track to be done end of this month. But I'm looking at my work schedule, and I'm looking at like how much I have left to do, and I'm like, nope, end of August now. When was you building the start of it? When were you like thinking, well, so Texas, when I started this, I was just like, I'm going to build the biggest Minecraft base I've ever built. And then I've just been picking away at it and picking away at it and picking away at it until we got to this point. And there's only a little left to continue to pick away at. Is Minecraft built? Not really, DevDog, but there's being done and being done. I feel like I explained that poorly, but yeah. Zeno, thank you for the heart me and the galaxy. Can you get some W's in chat for Zeno? Thank you, Zeno. Coming in hot with that galaxy. And you sent your heart me first, so you got the points. Thank you, Zeno. Welcome in. Why are you using snow? So, Laura, snow blocks placed by the player do not melt. So you can build with snow because it's incredibly easy to farm, and if you, the player, place it down, it doesn't melt. It's so much easier to get than quartz and concrete, and it looks like undeniably the same. Like from a distance, you may know now because you know you might be sarcastic, but from a distance, you can't tell if that's snow or concrete or quartz. All in survival header. You know? Oh, not there. This goes right here. Somebody want to translate that? I don't know what they're trying to say. Texas, it's the version I grew up playing, so it's the version I know best. It is... I grew up playing Minecraft since the very beginning of the game. Like, I used to... When the game first came out, back when you needed a code to play it, I used to play on this really beat up old laptop, looked like crap, ran like crap, but I fell in love with the game immediately, right? Soon as Minecraft dropped on the PS3, I immediately got Minecraft on the PS3 because it was the current gen console of the time. Then played Minecraft on PS3 when PS4 came out, played Minecraft on PS4. Obviously, during the life cycle of PS4 Minecraft, it became Bedrock Minecraft. But I kept playing on PlayStation. Then when I switched to, you know, PS5, I kept playing on PS5, and when I started streaming, I was still in my Farmtopia world, which is a Bedrock world, and we broke the save on the PlayStation, so I ported it over to PC, and I just kept playing the version I knew best. So, I have played Java. I have 700 plus hours in a Java survival world with a bunch of my buddies. I have nothing against Java Minecraft. In my eyes, Minecraft is Minecraft, but I prefer Bedrock. Do I have any tips for megabases? Gather your resources beforehand. You don't necessarily need a plan. You don't necessarily need to have it all mapped out. Get your resources beforehand, or make sure it's incredibly easy to farm or get your resources. Nothing will kill your motivation faster than running out of resources halfway through. So when we started this, I'm millions upon millions of blocks into this project. I would only be able to do it because I have snow and moss farms and guardian farms and stuff like that that can run around the clock while I'm at work at the gym or doing other things. Hi, man. Welcome in. Is there a farm for blue and red nether trees? Yes, there is, but it's not fully automatic. There's a shaker farm, Doom, that you can copy from one of my previous lives that'll give you unlimited of the, like, mushrooms, and then you can grow those, and just a basic tree farm. Well, not a basic tree farm. It takes a little bit more to put together, but the idea is the same. Smitten, thank you for the follow, where you can just set yourself up. You're good, Texas. You never need to apologize. Charge your phone. I hope you have a great rest of your night. You have a great rest of your night. Never need to apologize for stuff like that. You're here when you're here, and that's all that matters. For hell, thank you for the follow. Mads, thank you for the heart me. I think I missed that. Thank you, Mads. Cardinal, thank you for the follow. Leon Callie, thank you for the follow. I do not know how to pronounce your name, but thank you for the heart me. Aaron, thank you for the roses. El Baron, thank you for the follow. When's the projected finish? Steph, Zia, thank you for the follow. I was hoping to have it done by end of July, but I think it's going to be end of August now. I said, I have not had the time to commit to streaming that I thought I was going to have in June and July. So it's going to get pushed out a little bit. Lynn, thank you for the follow. Lynn, I don't do shoutouts unless I personally know them. Cyan, thank you for the follow. Or Kane. Nope, that's an I. We have thank you for the follow. What are you going to do after? When the base is done, probably goof off for a couple months. Steph, kind of work on whatever the hell I want to work on until the server ends. Maybe we finish the haunted house. Maybe we build the golf course. Maybe I go build a little, you know, shack off in the woods and we live rustically till the end of the server. Awesome, Touch. Awesome. I'm glad it's going well for you. Music Disc Farm? Shush. I told you if I run out of everything to do, I'll do a Music Disc Farm. Could go to the vacation houses. How many days are we at? 27,471 days currently on the world. We're a little under 27,500 days. We'll get there probably tonight. Between the other members being live and me wrapping. I have to AFK tonight. I have maybe a dozen double chests left of moss. And I think I'm going to burn through it quick. Unfortunately. Why would people ask for a shout out, especially if they're only 5 minutes stream? It is what it is, Tim. I mean, there's different ways to gather attention on social media, right? Like, some people's whole brand is going in other people's streams and asking for shout outs or sending bot messages, stuff like that. So I don't take offense to it. I mean, if that's how they want to grow their brand, they can grow their brand. Who am I to judge? It's their account. It's their choice. Roxanne, I am working on my mega base currently, building the insides of the city in the clouds. I haven't gotten Alex Warren, Bell. I've gotten a lot of lookalikes, but never Alex Warren. That's a new one. You see it? No windows? All of them, Roxanne, thank you for the follow. Only one of them is going to have a full interior, Baron. The rest are just going to be kind of for show. So I have no interest in filling all of these houses. Hector, thank you for the follow. So that from a distance, it's just going to kind of look like they're lit up but dark. And then, obviously, detail work and all that stuff around it. How'd you decide the layout and dimensions of your base? I'm stumped making your mega base. Alex, I've been pretty much freehanding it since the beginning. When we started, we just started at the core and then expanded. How I would do is I would look at my chat and be like, hey, do we like the way this looks? Yes, no? All right, what if I, try building it like this? And then we'd build it, and the entire base is square. So it's a huge base, but I can say it's like to a block square. We've had some very painful streams on TikTok and YouTube of me doing like the Pythagorean theorem live and like doing scaling to make sure the base is scaled. But once we like design one part of it, we just kind of copy the next part in. Thank you, Baron. I appreciate that. I think I'm gonna run out of moss right now, actually. At least what I have on me. Yep, we might go raid what's left at the moss farm so that I can finish these other buildings. You're still doing the base? Jay, I am. when I started this base almost a year ago now, I said I'm going to build the biggest Minecraft base I've ever built. And I've been picking away at that 10 hours a week on since I started. Hi, Taryn. Welcome in. Oh, you're not refreshing. Rock, thank you for the follow. Aaron, thank you for the roses. Taryn, thank you for the heart me. You made it, you made yours round. That, I do not envy you at all. Alec, when I kicked this project off, I was thinking circles, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do an octagon instead. Like, if you're scaling out circle-wise, you can use the scaling circle guide that, like, is on every Google Images search ever. You remember what day you started in July? It's mixed days, Megan, because I built the Guardian farm on, like, I think it's the 14th. However, I wasn't, like, intending to do my base around it. And then I started adding onto the Guardian farm, and that's when I was like, all right, well, this is going to be home now. Oh, yeah, it'll be on the YouTube. Liam, thank you for the follow. Yeah, there wasn't, like, I totally flubbed my words in. I think there's a stream titled Starting the Mega Base saved over on YouTube. Greg, thank you for the follow. Emma, thank you for the heart me. What are you planning in Minecraft? Miriam, right now I am just working on my city in the clouds, filling in the outer buildings. Thank you for the follow as well. Toucha, thank you for the follow. Lena, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for the heart me as well. What do you think of the copper golem? The copper golem is adorable, and it's a good addition to Minecraft, but it's going to have zero effect on how I play the game. Jay, thank you for the follow. The copper golem is adorable. It's cute. I think it's definitely, you know, something nice to add, but it's probably nothing I'm going to use. Will I ever try 2B2T? Probably not. Hi, Lena. What I love about Minecraft is I can work all day, get a lift in, throw some comfy clothes on, sit down in my chair, and just hang out and vibe. I'm not going to worry about people sneaking up on me or blowing up my base or, you know, hacking. I can just, you know, be comfy and just vibe out. You think it'll get rid of the auto sorter? No, Greg. I do not think the copper golem will replace auto sorters. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. Copper golem for, like, early game players, stuff like that, it's going to be game changing for you guys. However, you could never use copper golems for a system like this. Like, this is 260, 280 modules. Almost 3 million items can be stored here. If you're asking a mob to sort those, it's going to take years. It's not worth it to use the golems for those. Yeah, Taryn, stream today has been absolutely incredible. The ClockCraft community showed up in a big way today. Kimmy, I try to stream 3 nights a week. Meow, thank you for the follow. However, I've been crazy busy with work and life stuff. I'm like getting maybe 1 stream a weekend right now. I try to stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, but I have not been live since Tuesday of last week, just because as much as I love streaming and as much as I love hanging out with you guys, obviously I gotta put work and, like, life and family stuff first. Gaming 9 for the day. I can't see that, but that is incredible. That is the highest I've ever been ranked daily, and this is the highest I've ever been ranked weekly. So it's incredible, guys. Shrug, thank you for the follow. And I think, yeah, we were up to 4 at one point, which is wild. Absolutely wild. I tried streaming once. My 2-year-old gets your attention and you're back to work. You know, being a parent's its own full-time gig. I didn't get the picture of 4, but I got you a pic. You're good, Diesel. David, you have done more than enough today. All of you have done more, and David, you've gone above and beyond with the gifts today. Thank you for the chatting popcorn. How did you get everything in the base to line up? My builds almost always have weird inconsistencies. I'm not joking, Dev, when I said we literally had a whole stream where I did nothing but, like, Pythagorean's theorem live on stream and counted blocks to make sure everything was square. Yes, That was not an invite for you to get in on this. Jess, thank you for the glowing jellyfish. Let's... Wormy is here? Wormy's lurking, I'm pretty sure. That was... Hi, Jansen. No, we'll do some sort of roof on header. Thank you, Jess. Thank you, David. Thank you, Jess. From all the ClockCraft fam to say love. Appreciate that. Thank you. Shrug, thank you for the roses. David, that is so generous. What are you up to, Jansen? We are filling in the builds currently. Hi, Janae. It's a lot. Allison, thank you for the follow. Good song. Alright, snow. I should have plenty of this. How much longer are you going to stream for? It is 9:23 now. Been live for 3 hours. Damn. Time to go live. Maybe... We'll see. We'll see how I feel at 10. Because usually I put a hard stop at 10 because I do have to work in the morning. Yay. I do have to work in the morning, so I have to shower and sleep and shave and all that stuff. So, I have to get to bed at a reasonable hour. So we'll say, I'll see how I'm feeling at 10, and we'll go from there. Alyssa, thank you for the follow. Alright. And here we go. Hi, reality. David, I'm gonna cut you off. Lovingly, with all the love in my heart. You can ask Joe, you can ask Diesel, you can ask Ethan. I have put them on a 24-hour ban so they'll stop you hit your 100K. That is so generous. Leopard, thank you for the follow. Can we... Thank you, David. That's so incredibly generous. It's a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Means a lot. Thank you. Leopard, thank you for the follow. 7,000. Yeah, how do you give him so much snow? No, I have a very fast snow farm that I run all the time so that I never run out of snow. Thank you, David. I don't know if I do, but thank you. I'm a chef and you got 100% event Saturday or mine prep. Have fun prepping. Prep's not too boring. Actually, I like prep more than cooking. Janae, thank you for the gifted sub. No problem. Good pun, Cindy. Find me and I will help you and surprise you, while I bet you my mods can find you and ban you. Who's gonna get her first? Danny got her. No way. Banned. We've got a lot. There might be a correlation between being in the gaming ranks and the amount of bot comments we've gotten today. No, you guys rock. You guys are fucking the best. The best. Brighton, we won't lose the build, but I won't be building it anymore. So it'll be a brand new world. We're still going to save the world. Still going to have world downloads available. So it's not like the world's going away, but we'll be on a brand new world building stuff. Yes, Fear. I do get a portion of all of the gifts that everybody sends in. It's been an extremely generous stream today. Cammy, thank you for the follow. David. I'm gonna make you... David, I need you to pinky... You hit over 100K gifted today. You need to promise me that you're done for today. That's... I need you to look me in the stream and say you're done for the day. Keith, thank you, fellas. Save your monies, please. I appreciate you. It's been so generous, but save your monies. You guys have done more than you ever need to do. You guys have been so generous today. Been absolutely shattered my all-time gifting goal for streams. It's incredibly just... I don't know what to say. It's just crazy. But yeah, please, you save your monies. It's okay. You guys have done so much today. I don't need any more. Just you guys just being here, being part of this is everything to me. Did you complete the base? Nico, we've got a little bit left. You guys just being here means everything to me. We're almost done, Nico. We're almost done. Brighton, we've been in the world since April 7th of last year. And we're going to go until December of this year on this world. Header, you have myself, you have Dead Candy Gaming, you have the Telric, you have Deli Pop, you've got a lame towel, you've got Viking Pilot, you've got PA9 or Personal Adam 9, and then you'll have the Silver Mullet. And I think that's everybody. My brain's not exactly firing right now. I think I got everybody right. Me, Candy, Tell, Del, Viking, Towel, Silver, PA. Yeah. It's everybody. C-Man, we're not going to add anybody new for the remainder of this season, but we're going to add a few new members at the start of next season. Can somebody post all their users in chat so that one of my mods can pin? Please and thank you. Jacob, Crafty has been removed from the servers. Sydney, thank you for the follow. Mullet is one of the most talented Minecraft players I've ever seen, and bar none, the fastest Minecraft builder I've ever seen. Huxley, just a lot of things. If you want more information on it, you should go watch Viking Pilot's video. No, regular. Viking posted a video yesterday on it if you want all the deets and information. Yep, it was a unanimous decision to remove him. If you want, like, the information and the receipts, you're gonna have to go watch Vikings. That's a good way to do it, Brighton. Wesley, thank you for the follow. Miriam, I don't play with anybody off TikTok except for the other members of this world. You are more than welcome to share your Minecraft builds in, like, our Discord. Like, I have a whole channel dedicated in my Discord to sharing community members' builds, but I'm not going to play with anybody off of TikTok. I hope you understand that. Thank you, Paige. But yeah, those are the other members right there. Also, you can substitute the A in Towel's, the @ symbol for an A in Towel's name, because for some reason it filters Towel's username. That's a good song, but it gets real aggressive right there. That's a good song. Is there a game night tomorrow? We have not talked about a game night. I will be live tomorrow night regardless. I don't know if there'll be a game night tomorrow night. I will be live tomorrow either working on the base or doing game night. I think I'm officially out of moss at the Mega Base. Nope, just Crafties, Jojo. Tan left on her own accord. No bad blood with Tan. Nate left on his own accord. He did his own thing. Crafty was exited, so yes, his base will be chunk reset. There's a difference in leaving on your own and leaving because of the stunts he pulled. So, yeah, we're gonna go to. We're gonna grab some shulker boxes and go to the moss farm and see what I got over there. How do you chunk reset? So, what you do, Lonnie, is there's an app. Silent Whisper has a video on it. Shocker, right? Where I go to get my tutorials when I need stuff. But there's an app you can use to trim your Minecraft worlds. It is a risk of the world. So what we're gonna do is at the end of the season, we're gonna make several copies of the save and then trim it. You basically you actually go in and like reset the chunks in the save file. Hi Ben. Tan left ClockCraft a while ago. She had another opportunity with a much bigger creator SMP. So, you know, she spent the last couple months with us, gave us well a warning that she was gonna have to step away, and Tan is still a very good friend of ours, and now she's just doing her own thing on a different world, but still our friend. Hi Hudson. Taryn, we didn't remove the shop. It's gonna be repurposed. Sebastian, he and I started it together with Candy. Seems to forget that. And Nate started it together. But now he's gone for his own reasons. F7, thank you for the follow. Y'all's ever chill IRL? Nope. All of the members of ClockCraft, none of us live near each other. So I only ever met them through streaming. I have a little bit more moss here than I thought I did. I'm less worried now, but yes, Ben. Yeah. Oh, that was a bot. I didn't even clock that was a bot. Good save, Paige. Jess, we've talked about it, but I'll be honest, I'm the problem. I work a lot, so finding times where I am free is proving difficult. But we have talked about maybe like doing like a Minecraft event or like finding like a con or something, a convention to go to together. No, I don't mean like a problem. I mean it's difficult for all of us to schedule like a time to go meet each other. So like we're trying to find like an event or something we could go to. Again, I work a lot, and then all of my PTO is kind of already set up for hunting season, so not a lot of extra PTO opportunities. I kind of have all my time slated and planned already. How much is your PC? All said and done is about 3,100. I am consistent with my PTO, so it's always taken as soon as I get it. Yeah, it is what it is, Sam. Hi, Natasha. Thank you for the heart me. The bots are getting better. They come in, follow, drop a heart me, and then send their follow me for money comment. They're getting better. The bots on TikTok are learning. I don't know whether to be impressed or scared. I don't know whether to be impressed. Megan, I will admit that I hunt and fish and all that stuff, but I don't like talking about it on stream because not everybody's comfortable with it. It's a huge part of who I am, and I'm not going to hide and say I don't. However, some people are uncomfortable with me talking about it, so I tend not to. They're going to be reset, Huxley. All those chunks will be reset. Like, never dare. I should have brought more shulker boxes. I had less here than I thought I did. Or more here than I thought I did. This will tide us over for now, though. Good jam? Thank you. We started with our normal streaming playlist, and then we started listening to, like, different movie soundtracks, and then ended up on country, as we tend to do. See you later, emoji. You ever golf? I have golfed once, Wyatt. Hi, Aaron. Thank you for the heart me. Yep, you can, Sebastian. It's a pain to do, but you can do it, and it's worth doing at this point. I went golfing for the first time on Sunday with some of my buddies. It was actually a lot of fun. Uh, was easier and harder than I thought it was gonna be. But that was the first time I've ever gone golfing. So it was like I have a bunch of friends who golf now. Like all my buddies from high school and college all golf now, which I could never see half these guys golfing back when I like knew them. But like, all right, well, shit, everybody golfs now. A bunch of my coworkers golf, a bunch of my bosses golf, so I was like the last holdout. So I'm like, you know what? I might as well learn. And then I went. It was actually a lot of fun. Yeah. I don't hate it. I'm not great at it, but I'm not terrible. So it's like, it's definitely something I could see myself doing more. How do you get a bunch of snowwalks? B1, I have a... Wow, the frame rate is... Oh, I know why. I screwed my screen up. I'm like, why am I losing frames? I opened another app on another monitor and took away the full screen app on the screen. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, that's weird. Hi, Purple. I do have... Actually, I wore my gray hat, and that might become a golfing hat now because I destroyed it. I like to keep my stream hats clean. Like, these hats are only ever for streams. But I took one of my stream hats golfing, and now it might be a forever golfing hat. B1, I have a snow farm that uses 8 snow golems, 12 autocrafters, and 4 shulker box loaders. The snow layers underneath the snow golems are automatically broken, which in turn are collected by a water stream fed to autocrafters that autocraft them all directly into snow blocks that are then fed to shulker box loaders. I have videos on them if you're interested. Oh no, golfing was fun. It was fun. Not very good, but it was fun. Definitely a difficult thing to do when it's fun. Play 4 to 6 weeks with your team. I will probably do like once every couple of weeks for golf. How do you get a bunch of sand? You have to gather it. We don't dupe on this world. Golf's fun. I can see myself playing more golf, but also not a lot of golf. Hell yeah, Caroline. We did a scramble, so I don't know what I actually shot. We played furthest ball, but it was like fun. I can't drive to save my life, which is what I thought I'd be halfway decent at. I'm pretty good for mid-range. Like, if I can get it on the fairway, I can probably get it on the green. However, I shank every drive I hit without fail. I don't know how to build one. Snow Golem, Autocrafter, 8x-side, Hobbers. Sebastian, you on Bedrock or Java? You got your first mini moto. Nice, Evan. That's like it's not a pit bike, but like it's like a mini motorcycle, right? That's what you're referring to? Mini moto? Golf once, probably never again, but limited golfing. Bedrock, yeah. I have tutorials, Sebastian, on my page. You might have to scroll back a little ways to see them, but I have tutorials on the snow farm on my page. If you scroll back a little ways. It might be a little bit more than a little ways, but they're on there. Yeah, 100cc, nice. I didn't have a mini moto. I had a pit bike in college. The thing was, well, dangerous. It was fun, but it was not something college students should own because we used to like put 2 people on it to go to class. It's great. You'd be like, you'd sit on it and you'd have somebody stand on the back and you'd like try to ride it and it was terrifying. Got it, Sebastian. Yeah, little Facebook Marketplace pit bike should not have 2 people riding on. Wine, Beer, and Whiskey, good song. Babe, thank you for the follow. Oh. Bebecita, thank you for the follow. Did I pronounce that right? What's going to be these builds? So, SMB, these builds aren't going to be much. Linus, thank you for the follow. These are just kind of the placeholder builds. I'll go back in and add more detail to them, but this is just the city in the sky part of the build. SMB, thank you for the follow. It's just kind of the city in the sky part. One of them is going to get a full interior, but the rest are just going to be kind of like high detailed to look like they have a interior. I did, Natasha. However, these ones right here, I cut those off at 10 because I'm going to fill in and then build them up one more time, like on a smaller one. Oh, it was a bot. That's disappointing. See, they're getting smarter. Followed, dropped a heart me, and then set the bot comment. The bots on TikTok are getting smarter. Scary. They're learning. The bots on TikTok are learning. Hi, Tom. How long did they take you? I've been working on this build since July of last year. Nice, Evan. Be safe. Again, pit bikes, for whatever reason, are way more powerful than they need to be, but they're so much fun. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. Sebastian, thank you for the corgis with the little boob. That's Cooper the corgi. We've learned. Got the little booty wiggle. Thank you, Sebastian. Fel, thank you for the follow. Can I pet that dog? We get animals in the biomes. Maybe at the end. Is it at max height? It is up here. So, if we stand up here, which I can't land. There we go. This is build height currently. So I can't go any higher than this, but this area is already finished up here. We're just working on the city around it. Forget your screen is in 3D. Forget my screen is in 3D. I don't understand. You mean like the camera on the bottom? 3. Oh, I have thirds. Yeah, I have me, I've got the game, and then I've got my over the shoulder. If you get one feature to Minecraft, what would it be? The crab. If we're adding old mobs in, bring them the crab. Extra block reach, please. That is if we're bringing back mobs that didn't pass the mob vote, bring back the crab, please. Gotta go. Have a great night, Kimmy. I should be live again tomorrow night. Whether we're doing a game night or not, I have no idea, but I should be live tomorrow night. At least I'll be live. Regardless of what we're doing, I will be live. Sasquatch, thank you for the follow. Apologies. You are good, Natasha. Hi, Hippie. Thank you for the heart me. Welcome in, Hippie. Hi, Liv. Welcome in. I'm doing great, Liv. I'm doing pretty great. Hi, Gray. Make a Friday stream? Nice. I am not, Steven. What's the key to get a stack of blocks from your inventory fast? Benny, I have it built. Wow, I get tired. I have it bound to scroll wheel, but you can go into your settings and bind it to anything you want. How was your holiday? I had a great holiday, Hippie. Got to spend it with friends. We didn't break any equipment. My four-wheeler lived. The other stuff lived. So nothing got broken, which... good. Nobody got broken. Also good. And had a good time. Hi, Nox. Good night, Diesel. Liv, thank you for the heart, me. What time is it for me? It is 9:46 for me. So you have to have the block in your inventory. So like you can see I have moss blocks in my inventory. When I look at a moss block and click on it, it takes it out of my inventory automatically. So you're not hitting it. Whatever that button you have it bound to is what you want to click. Like it's not punch, it's not place. I have it bound to my scroll wheel. I click my scroll wheel, takes it out of my inventory and puts it into my hand. That's how it works. You have it bounded to a side mouse button. It should work. My side mouse buttons are like POV change, like pickaxe, or, you know, mostly POV change so that I can do this when I'm live. But I also can grab sword quick. I can grab my pickaxe quick. Yeah, you can do that on PS5, Kendra. It's on every version of Minecraft. It's actually been on Minecraft since like PS3, Xbox 360 days. Jordan, thank you for the follow. You use square? I either used, I think it was down, or I used to have it in, like, clicking on one of the sticks was how I used to do it back when I played on controller. Alicia, or Aisha, thank you for the follow. Are you going to furnish the buildings? Only one of them, Gambit. The rest are going to be just hollow. One will get a full interior. The rest are just gonna be hollow. I'm getting better, Natasha. I was falling a lot at the start of this, but I've gotten my rhythm down for the angles. I say that and like this is where I'm gonna fall. Why what, Murph? I want a new mouse. I can have a side mouse buttons. I have a cheap $100 mouse. Mine was $60. Julian, thank you for the follow. And it's got 9 side buttons. I mean, it is a Red Dragon mouse. And some people don't like Red Dragon because they think it's cheap. This is the second mouse I've had from them and the second keyboard I've had from them. They've all been great. I have no complaints. Hi, Foggy. Why are you not doing the inside? There's no real reason to, Murph. I don't want to detail the interior of every single one of these because I'm not going to use them. They're just going to be like hollow builds. It's for aesthetic at this point. The practical parts of the base have already been built. These are just aesthetic for the build itself. One of them is going to get a full interior because that's going to be my quote-unquote house, right? The rest of them don't matter. They're just there, like, for pretty. To add to the build. Why are you only doing one? Because I'm only going to be living in one of them. Having the energy to decorate the inside of the build. With that, like, the interior is all done. Like, the interior core of the base is fully detailed and done and all that stuff. I just don't want to do the inside of these buildings because I'm never going to use the inside of these buildings, right? Like, these are here purely for the scale to add to the base. Like, it's just the city. You're never going to actually go into one of these buildings. They're there for the sake of being there. But one of them, it's actually this one right here, is going to be my base. Like, I'm going to live in here. I'm going to have, like, my dogs in here, my pets, you know. This will be home. The rest of these, they're just skeletons. Build's insane. Thank you, Rian. The biomes are going good. Michelle, I just needed to take a break from them. I've gotten 9 or 10 of them done. I only got a couple left to do. However, it's just... I was so burned out building biomes that I wanted to build something with structure. So I've been working on the city. I'm sure I'll get bored working on the city and go back to finish the biomes in a little bit. Jesse, believe it or not, all of the building for this, before it was done in survival, was less than the size of this pillar. So, like, all of the planning for this entire build isn't even the size of a single pillar. Dell has not done the moss biome yet. I gotta get on Dell about that. I have one... Hold on, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's one more on the backside. 5, not counting Dells. Jacob, I have a very fast, very efficient moss farm. Also, I'm probably ending stream at 10 because my Elytra is about to break and I don't have another healthy Elytra, so that's a great stopping point, is when the Elytra stops working. Jason, I could move villagers, however, I have a full villager trading hall with all the trades already in it. I don't want to deal with moving them. You know? Like, they're there, they're linked, it works. Why mess with them? When a world available download, are we going to have your Elytra and rockets? Yeah, you'll have everything that's in, like, my ender chest and stuff like that. Your wings break? Yeah, they're hurting. Sophie, thank you for the follow. They got a little bit of health left, but once they get through that last little bit of health, I won't be able to fly anymore. Otis, probably when the base is done. We'll finish off the trading hall when the base is done. Maybe that'll be our goal. Because I got to do Proc 4 and Sharp 5 still. Nope, they're mending unbreaking wings. They last a while. I have 6 sets of them. This is my 6th set, and it's about to break, so it's a good stopping point for stream. I'll do this one, put the roof on it, and then probably call it. Do you have a rules section in the realm? Do you have a rules section for the realm in any discords? Rules section for the realm. Like the rules we follow, or are you like looking... I don't know what you're looking for. It's not spooked. I've just been live for a while, and I usually have a hard stop at 10 anyway because I have to wake up and go to work in the morning. I still have to like shower and shave and get cleaned up before I go to bed. So that's a natural stopping point. I can start next stream going and healing all my wings, end this stream with broken wings. It's a good natural stopping point on the stream because I'm going to stop the stream soon anyway. Rules that we have to follow. That's on the ClockCraft Discord. We don't share those open and out with everybody. Glazer, thank you for the Fallout. Fallout, you're the boss. I don't have that power. Nurse, thank you for the follow. My job isn't a job you call out of, hippie, unless I'm dying. I'm like working. So like, if I like call out, it's okay. Can you work from home? Yep. Or it's like. That's what it is. It's not like if I'm taking a sick day, I'm sick. But if I'm just like calling out, I need to have a reason, or else I'm expected to work from home. I don't know if I'm explaining that well. Oh, I'm not in today. Why not? Oh, I just didn't feel like coming in. Okay, we're gonna have a discipline meeting on Monday. Okay. You explain that well? Yeah. Like, I can text my boss, or my boss is awesome. I can text him like, hey, I'm not feeling 100% today. I'm going to work from home today. All right, sweet. Just make sure your project's done on time. You network with who you need to network with. Get your stuff done. Do what you need to do. But if I'm like, I'm going to work from home today, and then I don't do anything, then I'm in trouble. Nope, I have a work laptop and all that stuff, Steven. I get more coding and more project work done when I work from home. However, I network with so many people that I hate dealing with teams. Like, I don't know. It may look... I can't stand trying to work with people over teams. I'd rather just... why are we going to have a team call? Let's just meet in person and settle this out, right? No, we're going to do a Teams call on this. Just give me 30 minutes of your time in a meeting, and we'll just get this hammered out. No, we're going to put a Teams together. We're in the same building right now. We should be in a meeting together. Anyway. But, like, when I'm at home, coding, work, document stuff, project management, I can fly through it because nobody's messing with me. But, like, if I'm trying to, like, work on a group project, I want to do it in person. In the IT field, I am a work systems lead for a pharmaceutical and nutritional manufacturing company. I do, like, operational excellence type stuff, project management type stuff for manufacturing plants all across the U.S., so, more or less, my team gets called in when there's some sort of issue, and then it's my job to bring the right people together to solve said issue. So, it might be an IT thing, and I'm involving, like, IT services and stuff like that, or it might be an engineering thing where I'm working with engineers and, like, finance, or it might be, like, an HR thing where I'm working, like, with HR and legal and tech writing and stuff like that. So, it's kind of... I get brought in, and the people I work with get brought in when there's some sort of issue that an outside mind to bring people together needs to be fixed. Roses, thank you for the follow. It's really not on, like... Hudson, I'm never going to say who I've worked for. I have no problem saying what I do, but I'm never going to say, like, the companies that I've worked for doing this. If that's... I hope you understand that. I do have an... NDA on some of this stuff. Yeah, I'm following a lot. We have this issue. Okay, get Kinger and his team. Okay, Kinger, who do you need for this? I'm going to work with Ops, I'm going to work with Engineering, and we're going to work with CI. Sweet. Pull an Engineer, pull somebody from Ops, pull somebody from CI, and get this solved. Got it. Nope. Kinger, we have this issue. Okay. We need HR involvement, we need legal involvement, and we need ops involvement. Okay? Pull a team, get it done. That's what I do. And then I kind of work with that team to, figure out what the issue is, implement a fix. It's fun. It's a puzzle. Every day I get to do a puzzle. Some projects take a day. Some projects take 6 months. Some projects take 2 years. Tyler, thank you for the follow. Some projects are like, it's okay, get to this when you get to this, and other projects are like, okay, you're doing 80 hours this week. Have fun. Caleb, I haven't been live in almost over a week and a half, so makes sense. I've been busy with work. Busy with work and life stuff. Keeping me moving, keep me busy. Hannah, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I had to explain what I did in Minecraft terms one time, and it was fun. No jobs, there's so much jobs here. Nice, Natasha. People who do what I do are like a dime a dozen, but there's very few people who are as young as I am doing what I do, which is how I stand out. Entire thing would follow. Jeff, I'm a work systems lead for a pharmaceutical and nutritional manufacturing company. I do like corporate project management, operational excellence type stuff for manufacturing plants all across the U.S. Faith, I was at one company, started as an operator. I wrote a program that tracked efficiencies, gave better scheduling. Basically, I wrote a program that measured operational excellence, it's OEE. Wrote a program for it because I didn't like how the company I was at was doing it. Wrote a whole program around it that got me noticed. I got promoted to being a master trainer. Did that for a little while. Did a really good job at that. Built a whole training program for the department. Turned around and then went and got promoted to a supervisor in one of the production departments. Did that for a little while. Realized I didn't really like being a supervisor, so I took on a tech writer role. Was a tech writer for a little while, writing documents and dealing with like tech writing stuff. Did that for a little while. Then that got me noticed. I took over the work systems facilitator role, which was like on-site implementing programs and stuff like that. Did that for about 6 to 8 months. Did a really good job with that, and then they offered me the lead role, and I took the lead role, and I've been doing that for a year now. So I kind of just figured out I was really good at OpEx, and I made a niche for myself, and I just keep doing it. Tyrant, thank you for the follow. Why do you have a test realm and not just a test world? I have labs, which is actually the longest running management, Mark. Starly's, I've been working on this since July of last year. I have labs. It's actually my longest running Minecraft world. It's from my PS3. Hi, Jess. Thank you for the heart me. I've had that Minecraft world since PS3, through PS4, through PS5, and now I have it on PC. That's my testing world where there's builds in there that are like 6, 7 years old. You have any tips for content creation? Ruin, tips for content creation. I'm going to say, because you didn't ask like what app or like anything like that, consistency is going to be everything. Consistency is going to be everything, especially if you're just starting out. You may think it's good to go live or post whenever you can post, but if you can set yourself like a set schedule, like, hey, I'm going to stream on this day, and this day, and I'm going to post on this day and this day. It allows for you to build a community who know when you're going to be there. Does that make sense? Why pay for the realm, though? I pay for 3 realms currently. So that is my recommendation. Is it may seem like just go live all the time or post all the time. Consistency is everything so that your community can build up like, hey, I know on Thursday nights Kinger's going to stream and there'll probably be a new post. I know on Sundays Kinger's probably going to stream. Instead of just, oh, he's live. Oh, he's live. Having some sort of schedule you can establish is very important. All right, thumbnail time. I don't know where we're going to get a thumbnail today. I don't think my render's all the way up right now. Yep, you are. Nope. All right, let my frames catch up a little bit. Let's get the angle. Right there, thumbnail. Thumbnail. Yes, no, we hate it. Yes, all right. So I'm ending my stream. Any other members of ClockCraft Live? Is anybody else on ClockCraft Live doing anything? No? Okay. On TikTok, let me specify that. All right. So I'm ending stream today. I just want to reiterate, thank you. You guys absolutely shattered my all-time gifting goal. It just the generosity today was insane. David, Tay, Megan, Beth, Sebastian, and everybody else who aren't on my list anymore, just incredibly generous today. Thank you guys just so much. It means so much to me that you guys are just here, and then the gifts today were incredibly generous. I will be live again tomorrow night. I don't know if we're doing game night or not, but I can promise you that I will at least be here either building the base or messing around with the other members, goofing off. Blake, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate the over 200 new followers we got on this stream, so welcome into all of our new peeps. Over 60,000 likes. Hold on, what are the stats I got over here? Over 115 new gifters, which is probably a gifter record too. Jay, thank you for the follow. All right, as always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, tell someone you love them, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Good night, everybody. Peace.